in 2 minutes. Tonight's coverage of high school football and your pregame show, including the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Car Needs, will start in just under 1 minute and 30 seconds. Tonight's game and your pregame show on RoCo Radio gets underway in 1 minute. Broadcast of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. David Woods, Joe Dexter bringing you all the info you need in your pregame show. And we've got kickoff just underway in half an hour. But first, your pregame show coming up in 30 seconds. Autumn football is here in the Mid-State Conference. And flying this Friday night. It's week 9 of the high school football season and the RoCo Radio Game of the Week as two of the top passing offenses in the Triad meet in Walkertown. It's the McMichael Phoenix at 2-5 versus the 5-1 Walkertown Wolfpack on senior night and homecoming right here in Walkertown, North Carolina. Will it be Mid-State Conference passing yards leader Kai Tart leading the way alongside his three-headed monster of Trenton Leonard, Jaquise Vernon, and Braden Dalton at receiver for the Phoenix? Or does the number 2 passer in the Mid-State Conference have something to say about that in Jarrell Crawford of Walkertown with his receiving core of Amari Mitchell, Eric Wiley, Jacob McLaurin, and Hunter Cruz? Oh, baby! It is that time of the year, high school football in October, and we've got a good one for you here in week 9 of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Tonight's coverage of high school football on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week is made possible thanks to our wonderful sponsors, whose passion is to highlight the student athletes on the gridiron, as well as the coaches that help mentor them on and off the field. High school football action on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash. Voted number 1 car wash in Rockingham County, Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reedsville has been serving the Reedsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook. Penrose Car Wash, celebrating our 55th anniversary. Voted number 1 car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. Tonight's coverage of high school football across Rockingham County is brought to you by our friends at Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. High school football on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart, or visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home. 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville, at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get cooler ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. At cooler ice, fresh and ready when you are. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to support from Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 37th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to the wonderful team at Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings you tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name, just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey. Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journey towards successful seasons. Tonight's game is made possible thanks to Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle-cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In, 111 Boone Road, near the roundabout. High school sports coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to our friends at Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metals superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. And tonight's coverage is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County and the official real estate agency of RoCo Radio. Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC is local, experienced, and trusted River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes, LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. We now head inside the press box at Walkertown High School for tonight's matchup in Week 9. We get you ready with your RoCo Radio pregame show. We'll hear from head coach Steve Tapley of the McMichael Phoenix and Walkertown head coach Trip Honeycutt, and also bring you the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Car Needs of Reedsville. That and so much more right here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. Tonight, we won't be learning to fly. The aerial attack is upon us in this Week 9 matchup between Walkertown and McMichael from Walkertown High School. Joe Dexter alongside my broadcast partner, David Woods. Glad to have you along here on this beautiful Friday night. Temperatures in the 60s, blue skies, but you can't deny the passing game is the story tonight.
Sorry, hey, I just wanted to pull my inner Shador Sanders.
Just making sure. I thought equipment wasn't working there for a second. Oh, my God. I had a heart attack.
I'm going to tell you, no, everything's loud and clear. I hear you good. Just want to pull my inner Shador Sanders. So here I am. Yeah, but, man, it's going to be a great night for football, man. It's beautiful skies. I mean, cool weather, man. Oh, my goodness. It's October. It's almost Halloween. It's almost Michael Myers time. I love it. Here we go.
We've got two great matchups. Offensively and defensively, a big night for Walkertown as it's senior night and homecoming, returning home for the first time since September 12th. It's the number one passing offense in the Mid-State Conference. The McMichael Phoenix at 269 passing yards a game versus 240 passing yards per game. The number two passing offense for Walkertown. Both teams averaging high offensive numbers. McMichael 350 total yards per game, 422 yards per game for the Walkertown Wolfpack.
Oh, yes, man. We're going to see some great quarterback play tonight. You got Kai Tart, the magic man. I mean, he's always making magic happen on the football field. I mean, it doesn't matter. He can get out of blitzes, man, make things happen. Then you got Crawford, man, who we've seen against Reedsville. He's absolutely electric, man. He throws the football. He'll run when he has to. I mean, he's already almost surpassed 1,500 yards passing with 15 touchdowns. I mean, he's 65% completion rating. Oh, yeah, that's legit. That is pretty much elite right there. So, go ahead.
I think the matchup tonight for me that will be fun to watch is the receivers against each other.
Absolutely.
And by the way, those receivers are going to play on the secondary for most of the game on both sides. So we're going to see the best athletes on the field competing against each other in the secondary and at receiver for McMichael. That starts with Jaquise Vernon, 614 receiving yards on 24 receptions. That's 26 per catch, David.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, that's something I used to do in high school. I'm not going to lie, man. I used to have about 30 yards receptions every catch I had. No, man, it's like you said, too, it's going to be a great night for the receivers. I mean, you got for Walkertown, you got Hunter Cruz, McLaurin, Wiley, Mitchell. I mean, they have a plethora of receivers. And then on McMichael's side, you got my man Braden Dalton, Vernon. We got Trent Leonard, who's always coming up with the big clutch catch. I mean, it's going to be a great night for some football and for the passing game as well.
The matchup might not be what best passing offense shows up. It might be what best secondary shows up.
Absolutely. And that's one thing that McMichael really needs to watch out for tonight, because most of these receivers on Walkertown, like Coach said, they got 4.4 speed. I mean, both coaches have talked about the speed from Walkertown's receiving core. They need to keep everything in front of them. As far as the secondary goes, keep everything in front. If you're going to blitz with your linebackers, try not to blitz with your corners if you don't have to. But they will be running that bare front. So, I mean, we're going to see a lot of counter out of Walkertown tonight for sure. So, I mean, watching that interior defensive line as well, going up against Conrad and, their running backs for Walkertown, man, it's going to be something to watch.
Well, to your point, the narratives are cute and everything, but there's 3 backs in the backfield for Walkertown that can do damage. You've got Conrad averaging over 10 yards per carry. You've got the dangerous Camryon Cartledge, who we'll talk about defensively, one of the best players in the region defensively. But this is a guy that's really turned it up over the last few weeks, finding his own running the ball. He had 2 touchdowns last time out against Bartlett Yancey, and then a big game against Reedsville as well. 14 carries, 80 yards, and 2 touchdowns, with averaging 6 yards per carry and 7 touchdowns on the season. So they've got options, by the way, and also Coach Tapley has the big bowling ball back there in the backfield as well. He's got 2 of them. He's got David Okapu and the big bowling ball, Aiden Curry.
Oh, yeah, man. Aiden Curry, he's absolutely fun to watch. I mean, he's a downhill runner. He's more of, like I said, he's more of a downhill runner. He's not side to side, but once you get him downhill, I mean, he's hard to break down. I mean, you pretty much have got to grab him by his ankles and say, look, man, you coming down one way or another. But most of the time, he's not coming down. He's going to take at least 4 or 5 guys to get him down for sure.
Well, before we hear from both coaches and get to your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Car Needs of Reedsville, let's talk about the defense for both teams. We mentioned the secondary of McMichael, but what are they going to have to do up front to stop this versatile, balanced attack of Walkertown?
So, I mean, like Coach said, from Walkertown, I mean, Coach Honeycutt, you've got to pick – I think you've got to pick your poison. I mean, it's either you're going to stop the counter – or you're going to go one-on-one with these receivers. You're going to try to stop the speed. So you got to pick your poison with how you want to do it. I mean, their bare front is designed to stop the run. So, I mean, with talking, to Coach Tapley during the pregame, I mean, he likes their one-on-ones against these receivers. So he thinks that maybe, the run game that they maybe could get under control. But, the receivers, they're really going to have to stop because, I mean, you're going to see a lot of outside stuff when you're playing the bare front. I mean, you really are. So pick your poison, see what happens, and go with it.
Defensively for Walkertown, sometimes at the high school level, you got a linebacker that can blitz well. He can stop the run well, but maybe not in the passing game. There's 2 guys in that linebacking core that will run a 4-2-5 variable. So it's going to be 2 linebackers every play, but those 2 linebackers in Cartledge and Coffin can do everything.
And the last time we seen them against Reedsville, man, I mean, they really shoot the gaps, and they come at you hard. They blitz you all night long, man. You got 2 great, a great linebacking core in Walkertown. But, yeah, like I said, they will shoot the gaps. They will play at some cover, too, as well. They run a 4-2-5. They're very versatile. They're very shifty. They got a lot of speed on the outside as far as cornerbacks and safeties go on top of that. Like I said, and you know about airplanes a little bit. You know about the pass game. Coach Tapley, he said he watched last week, and he got a kick out of the whole, ground game. Got a kick out of the whole – and I told Coach, I said, well, Coach, I got receipts, man. I always keep receipts. I just save them from when it comes time. And I hit you. I got the one-hitter quitter, Coach. Don't worry about this.
Game, set, match. So defensively, those linebackers, Camryon Cartledge, a special player, and North Carolina Central commit 99 tackles on the season, 26 tackles for loss, just 11 tackles away tonight from 300 tackles in his career. So we'll be watching that for the Wolfpack. That's a defensive look, an offensive look for both teams. We'll have your Car Needs of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard in just a bit, but let's hear from both coaches here tonight in this Week 9 matchup. We start with McMichael head coach Steve Tapley. It's the RoCo Radio Game of the Week here at Walkertown High School. We're joined with McMichael head coach Steve Tapley here on your pregame show. Coach, you were mentioning it with me. We're joking. It's a playing show tonight. A lot of passing, the 2 top passing teams in the Mid-State Conference.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one, both to watch and to coach, because you got 2 teams that like to air it out, and I think both teams know we can run the ball a little bit too. But when it comes down to it, we both like to put it in the air.
Coach, talk about that passing game and what you've seen so far. You start this season, you put this system in.
where do you feel your team is at this point in just seeing the maturity and the growth of these receivers, quarterbacks, and even the offensive line, even though you've been banged up there?
Well, I feel like we're way ahead of schedule. Usually putting in an offense like this takes, a few years. And for us to be able to do it in just a few months really says a lot about our kids and how they really stepped up and took it upon themselves to learn it. It's not easy to learn. You've got to make a lot of adjustments on the fly, and you have to be football smart. And our guys have done that, and so that says a lot to them.
I want to ask you about number 7, Jaquise Vernon. Last time we saw you, man, he made one of the most athletic plays I've seen. Talk about his athletic ability all over the field.
Jaquise is just an athlete. I mean, I think anything he wants to do, he's going to be really good at. His body does what he wants it to do. We saw him in the backfield slinging the ball a little bit last week too. So, he's just that guy that you can trust because he's that athletic.
Talk about their squad. They've got a very talented team over there. Defensively, how do you adjust to seeing a team similar to yours, but they also can run the ball very well too?
Well, it's like you said, they're very similar to us. They've got some pretty talented receivers over there. The Cruz kid, number 4, he's a real deal. He's a good receiver, and we're going to have our hands full with him tonight. Their quarterback throws a pretty good ball. He gets it out of his hands. He doesn't take sacks. So, we're going to have to get pressure on him to get the ball in the end and let our athletes on the back end take care of what they need to take care of.
And matching that is a very good secondary for you guys, probably the strongest part of your defense, at least from my vantage point. That's a nice thing to have against a receiving core like that.
Oh, yeah, this is the kind of team we kind of like to play because it plays right to our strengths. The teams that line up and go, 7 guys across the line of scrimmage and pound the ball at you, that's not our strength. I think everybody knows that. Being a team that likes to put the ball in the air, we've shown that we can defend the pass a little bit. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out.
Coach Steve Tapley here on your pregame show. Coach, good luck tonight.
I appreciate it.
That's head coach Steve Tapley here on your RoCo Radio pregame show as we get you ready for kickoff between McMichael and Walkertown. Joe Dexter, David Woods on the call here at Walkertown High School. Let's hear from head coach Trip Honeycutt of the Walkertown Wolfpack.
It's your RoCo Radio pregame show here from Walkertown High School. It's Walkertown and McMichael, joined with Wolfpack head coach Trip Honeycutt. Coach, glad you get to be home. It's been over a month.
Yes, sir. Not playing here for 5 Fridays, so excited to be back here. Excited to have a good turnout tonight for senior night, and hope we show up well on the field.
With the things that have gone on that you guys can't control, I imagine it's been kind of hard to coach from an aspect of only being able to play 2 games over the last month. Talk about how you've adjusted to that with your team.
Yeah, it's funny. I kind of talked to my assistants. I'm like, we're kind of on that college football schedule where you have 2 byes in a month, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. But just trying to figure it out and trying to make sure we're practicing the right way. Not getting on the field on Fridays, obviously, is not what we wanted to happen. But as long as we keep practicing the way we want to practice and become the physical team we want to become, we'll be okay.
Well, you've definitely got the guys to overcome it, and you've got a lot of seniors that will be celebrated tonight here on senior night and homecoming. Talk about that senior class and these guys coming together so far this year.
Yeah, 24 guys is a lot of seniors for a 3A football team for sure. And it's one of the things as a coach you look to and you're like, you don't want to think about next year, but like, geez, next year might be interesting. But they've come together great. I mean, we got some new guys, some guys that were here last year, and seeing them mesh well in practice, become really good friends. And we preach family a lot in our program, and that's what they've become as a family. And they really love being around each other, playing with each other. So it's nice to see.
Let's start with your defense. The way I describe it is aggressive but sound. Is that what you guys teach with the players that you have in your 4-2-5 look?
Yes, our defensive coordinator, Jonathan Douglas, is certainly going to be aggressive. That's kind of in his nature, but also being able to mesh the coverages behind it to make sure we got guys in spots to where if we don't get pressure on the quarterback in time, we can still make a tackle and rally to the football. And it's always nice. We have a special guy playing in the middle on our defense, Camryon, and having him over there, he makes a lot of the calls, a lot of the adjustments, and we always feel like we got a chance when he's over there.
Well, it'll be a special night potentially for him. He's 11 tackles away from 300 in his career if he can get that tonight here on senior night. Talk about that linebacking core. You got 2 special ones, I feel like, back there.
Yeah, two seniors and leaders of our football team, and Camryon and Josh Cauthen, 2 guys that do things the right way. They show up to practice. They lead the team verbally, but also they lead with how they act on the field and how they act in the classroom. Both of them are 3-5 guys in the GPA, and they take care of the stuff in the building which obviously correlates to the football field. And 2 leaders for us definitely on the defense, but also they both play a little offense as well. So, like I said, great to have both of them. They're going to be very, very missed next fall. I can promise you that. But right now, we're enjoying them.
When you got a sound linebacker, and obviously your defensive line has been able to get to the quarterback at times this year, how much does that help your secondary?
Yeah, one thing that we were a little bit worried about coming into the year was having the size up front. We have a lot of length and a lot of kids to rotate in, but it's been a nice thing to see that we can stop the run. That was one thing that I really focused on in the offseason was we got to be able to stop the run. We have a really good secondary group. All 5 are seniors that are starting right now, so they've seen a lot of football, been in a lot of football games. So we have a good group back there that they really feed off each other. The front 5, front 6, and those guys in the back end. So it's nice to see.
On offense, your team is the definition of balance, 28 pass plays per game, 28 rush plays per game. When you look at your team, you've got skill at every position. The offensive line has played well so far. At this point of the year, are you trying to figure out in situational football in games we can do this at this point if we need to versus, hey, if we have to run the ball, we're going to, and pass the ball? How much is that going into games like this?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what I do offensively in general is – we're just going to kind of do what the defense allows us to do. We're going to take what they give us. We're a numbers read offense. If we got more in the box than they got, we can run the football. We're going to. If we have an advantage on the outside, we're going to take the advantage. We don't basically try to be 50-50, but it ends up being like that a lot because defenses make a lot of adjustments, and we have to make the adjustments off that. So, it's always important once you're going into the playoffs, especially to know what guys you're going to go to in critical situations and what plays you want to go to. And I feel like we have a nice stable of stuff we can do. A nice variety of stuff, and like I said, our quarterback Jarrell Crawford, he leads the way for sure. He is the vocal leader. He's passionate. You'll see him on the sideline tonight, talking to the offensive line, talking to the receivers. He's the perfect quarterback for a high school football team, and he does the little things right. And really, really excited to see what he does here tonight.
Let's talk about the running game a little bit. You've got a great balance. You've got Nasir Conrad, your speed guy, and a guy that just makes plays and can run the ball traditionally. Then you got Jasna Perry. He's a hard runner and a goal line / counter monster in Cameron Cartledge. When you watch what he does, how good is it to have that balance? And then also mentioning, I like to mention him, Josh Cawthon, up front as your H-back and what he does in this offense. To be able to have that blend is important, isn't it?
Yeah, having 3 guys that can go in and give the other 2 breaks. I mean, Cameron and Nasir both play a bunch of defense as well. Obviously, Cameron doesn't come off the field on defense, so we try to give him a break on offense when we can. But having 3 guys back there, and like you said, Josh Cawthon, he's the straw that stirs the pot that a lot of people don't see. When the H-back can block the way he can block in the run game and the pass game, being able to do some max pro stuff in pass game helps us a ton. And like I said, he's kind of that secret guy that you don't talk about a lot because his stats aren't going to jump off the page to you, but he's one of our glue guys for sure.
If you look up speed in the dictionary, you might find the receiving core for Walkertown. You start with Hunter Cruz, the 4.4 40 speed. How many times on the sideline have your coaches been and you just looked and, wow, what did he just do?
Many times. It's funny. There was one play at West Rowan where he kind of tipped the ball, came down with it, and went and scored. And it's a funny joke. Our wide receiver coach, Michael Fall, ends up top for me on the headset. All of a sudden, you just hear. I usually tell him, like, when you're going to yell or talk or get really excited, flip it up. Well, he didn't flip it up this time, and he's up there, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, what just?" And we talk about it, we joke about it a lot in the coach's office. But he's done a lot of things, and the thing that sticks out about Hunter is, yes, like you said, he's 6'1", he's 190 pounds, he runs 4.4, but he is the best blocking wide receiver that I've ever coached. And this is my 12th year coaching high school football, and he's the best one, bar none. So again, the little things that not everyone notices, but the college coaches that have come, offered him, talked to him, they notice. So excited to see what he does tonight.
You also got versatility back there in Amari Mitchell. He can do many different things, and Eric Wiley as well.
Yeah, with like the other 3 receivers, Eric, Amari, and Jacob McLaurin, all big-time athletes, play a little bit of offense and defense for us. Amari actually played quarterback last year, some at North Forsyth, so he's got a little different edge to him that we can put him back there and run a little wildcat stuff with him at times when we need to. And he's a gadget guy. And like you said earlier, they're all 4.5 kids, 4.4, 4.5 kids, all 4 of them. So they're all track guys, and they get it done on the track as well. So just really lucky as an offensive coach and a head coach to have 4 guys out there that you see and you know that can exploit matchups when given.
Coach, good luck tonight throughout the rest of the season.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all so much.
That's head coach Trip Honeycutt here on your pregame show as we get you ready for kickoff and take you down to the field for the Star Spangled Banner. banner here tonight at Walkertown High School as we get you ready for Week 9 of the high school football season. It's Walkertown hosting McMichael here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. Joe Dexter, David Woods, just about 10 minutes away from kickoff. It's time for your car needs of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard for the best full-service auto repair station in the area. Visit the team at Car Needs on Scale Street in Reedsville. Car Needs offers new tires, front-end alignments, oil changes, car maintenance, air condition repairs, and the option of full or self-service Daytona gasoline. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. Car Needs of Reedsville. We appreciate your business and are always available for you. Let's start in the Mid-State Conference, 6-2 Reedsville at 1-6. Bartlett Yancey. I think Kendra Harrison and Deontay Neal are still scoring touchdowns from last week.
And they're going to score more tonight, probably about 10 more apiece, if you want to be honest.
The game of the week in the Mid-State Conference. I think this is an even matchup despite records. 3-4 Rockingham County at 6-1 Carver.
Man, that's going to be a good ball game to watch, too. I think that's really going to find out who both teams are as far as, how deep of a run they're going to make in the playoffs and, what they need to work on and adjust to at the same time.
That's definitely going to be a key game, and we've got it for you on RoCo Radio. You can find it with Jay Ramey and Jonathan Hatley on our Substack page, RoCoRadioSports.substack.com, and on YouTube by searching for RoCo Radio. Moorhead is off this week in the Mid-State Conference. Let's go to the 3A Max Preps Top 10. Number 1, Shelby at 4-3 is at 2-5 East Gaston. Number 2, Mount Airy at 5-2 takes on 5-2 Forbush on the road. Number 3, Lincolnton at 7-1 takes on 5-2 Stuart Kramer on the road. Number 4, Mountain Heritage at 6-1 hosts 4-3 Mitchell. Number 5, Eastern Randolph is off this week. Number 6, James Keenan at 6-1 hosts CB Aycock this week. Number 7, Walkertown, right here. We got you covered for that game against McMichael. Number 8, Hendersonville at 6-1 travels to 1-6 Avery County. Number 9, Northeastern at 5-2 hosts Hertford County, and number 10, East Rutherford Pinkerton and Company at 6-1 taking on 1-6 Patton. In the Metro Greensboro area, 7-0 Grimsley takes on 5-2 Page. 6-1 Reynolds is at 5-2 West Forsyth. 5-2 Mooresville, home of Mr. Earnhardt Jr., takes on 5-2 Davie County. 5-2 Southeast Guilford is at 5-2 Northeast Guilford, and 4-3 Eastern Guilford is at 5-2 Asheboro. The Walkertown Wolfpack walk through the stands down to the sidelines here on the near side as they are welcomed by a strong home crowd here on senior night and homecoming, both combined with the game against Rockingham County being canceled due to weather earlier this season. At home, as we mentioned earlier in the pregame show, are the Wolfpack for the first time since September 12th. The number 12 team in the 3A RPI, number 8 in the high school overtime power rankings in the 3A, projected as a number 7 seed in the playoffs. They'd get a bye in that first week. They'd face the winner of West Davidson and Wheatmore if the season ended today. Again, that's according to high school overtime. For the McMichael Phoenix, number 43 in the RPI. They would be the number 21 seed in the playoffs in the West. If things ended today, they would take on number 12 North Wilkes in the first round, and then they would face the winner of number 5 Lincolnton, most likely, who they would face in the next round. So we've got 2 potential playoff teams here on the mark tonight, and a passing game. Both are strong. You look at what they've been able to do, over 300 yards plus every single game.
Hey, like I told you, like I drew up a picture for you before a couple of weeks ago, we're going flying, boys. Let's go time. So I'd like to give a shout-out. We're going to give a shout-out to Melita. How you doing? Let's see, we got my wife, Monica. Oh, we got, you like a good Halloween movie, don't you?
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, we got, Chase Miller, a.k.a. Ichabod Crane, getting ready to defend a headless horseman from Sleepy Hollow. I mean, he's tall and lanky. That's what he does, man. He just talks all that junk for no reason. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. He's actually right around the corner over here. His kid's got t-ball practice or baseball practice tonight, and he should be over here shortly, so I don't know if he's going to harass me or not, but we'll see.
Chances are very good.
Yeah, very good. He done it in the state championship, and he'll do it again.
Beautiful sunset here at Walkertown High School. Pink skies, temperatures just below 60 degrees as we get ready for kickoff here in the next 4 minutes. Temperatures will only drop down to about 55 tonight. Not bad for October.
Oh, this is beautiful. I'm going to tell you what. This is where I turn my fan on high, and this is where I turn the air conditioning down to 68 degrees. Monica knows best, and I sleep like a baby. And you might as well, roll the windows up at the same time, too, because I'm sleeping good when it's cold.
What are you expecting from Walkertown to do offensively? They've got so many options when you look at their offense. Let's start there. What are you expecting? For me, I think they're going to go to the run game plenty tonight.
Yeah, I think they'll do a lot of counter, like you said, too. You don't have, 2 more weeks left until you hit playoff football.
That's right.
I mean, you need to – what works now. You need to keep executing what works, no matter if it's the run game or the pass game. Just keep doing your thing. Keep doing what works for you all year long. And, yes, I think too, like I said, they're going to go what the defense gives them. So I might go a little opposite with you tonight, partner. I like the pass game in Walkertown. I think, with this bear front, they know they're going to try to stuff the middle with the run game. And you're going to see some one-on-ones. Even Coach Tapley was like, hey, I like my guys one-on-ones against Walkertown's offense. I think we're going to see some passing. I really think we're going to see a lot of airing it out tonight, and it's going to be a fun one to watch.
What do you think we'll see from McMichael?
McMichael, pass game. Oh, absolutely, some pass game. They'll mix in some run, too, to keep, Walkertown honest at the same time. But I think it's going to be a lot of trips, with one single receiver to the right or left. They'll just accordingly to the, what the defense is giving them. But, yeah, I think both ends, man. I think you're going to see a lot of passing tonight. And you'll see some running, too, at the same time. Yeah, I think we're going to be flying all night long.
Eric Wiley, Jarrell Crawford, Cambrion Cartledge, and Ethan May are captains for Walkertown tonight. Kai Tart, Solomon Simpson, Trenton Leonard, and Lucas Smith, your captains for the Phoenix. The Phoenix will be in their all-white uniforms with the black helmet and the gold Phoenix on the helmet. Walkertown in their home grays with red lettering and numbering, the red helmets as well for tonight. Walkertown comes to this one 5-1, just 1-1 in the Mid-State Conference, 2-0 here at home with a heavy slate already with 2 bye weeks on the season, unfortunately with the scheduling of the Rockingham County game due to weather. For McMichael, 2-5 on the season, 0-3 in the Mid-State Conference. So both teams about to be introduced on the field. Want to thank our sponsors tonight, Two Rivers Plaza, Cooler Ice, as well as Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC, and our friends at Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, Circle Drive-In in Eden, and Ancora Compassionate Care. The Phoenix take to the sidelines on the far side. And here come the Wolfpack. With the Walkertown Wolfpack flag and the American flag here to the near side. Out of the tunnel and ready for kickoff.
Oh, I want to be that player right there. He gets to hold the smoke.
You want to hold all the smoke, right?
I want all the smoke. In the comments, it don't matter. I want all the smoke. Give it to me. And which I catch it all the time.
So Dyson Stewart set to kick to start this one for Walkertown. McMichael will return left to right. Braden Dalton back to return, and Jaquise Vernon. Vernon on the right side of the right side hash, left side hash for Dalton.
I'll tell you what, real quick, partner. Look at that view.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful.
The smell of sulfur from that smoke fills the air as we get ready for kickoff.
That's all right. Chase Miller ain't got no smoke.
Stewart will line it up middle of the field as he gets ready to kick this one right to left.
All right, let's clock in, partner. You ready?
Let's go to work. And here we go. Week 9 of the high school football season is underway. It rolls behind Dalton. He'll have to jump on it at about the 15-yard line.
And here we go. You know, McMichael offense, you got the run and shoot. I mean, you're going to see 6 schemes out of this offense. It's a quick game read. So if Kai Tart does not see the pass or does not see anything that's open, he's going to take off and run. So that's another variant to the run game that you're going to see tonight.
347 total yards of offense per game this season for the Phoenix. 73 on the ground, 274 in the air per game. 18 touchdowns to 17 interceptions in the passing game. It'll be Curry in the backfield behind Tart. 3 receivers, far side, single receiver near side. Press coverage for Walkertown here on the first play of the game. Far side roll for Tart will have a flag at the start of the play.
And we got a false start on McMichael.
As deep as they are, something you don't want to see. It'll be 1st and 15. Be at the 6-yard line. Moving left to right are the Phoenix. Here to start this one, first possession of the game. Curry stands behind Tart just near the goal line. Single receiver near side is Leonard. 3 receivers far side for the Phoenix. Taking a quick step now, stepping up in the pocket is Tart. He's hit by the Walkertown defense. 22 sacks, several tackles for loss. And that one will be back to the line of scrimmage, no more. A defense led by Camryon Cartledge. 99 tackles on the season, 6 tackles for loss last time out against Bartlett Yancey, and 2 sacks, 289 career tackles.
And you got McMichael coming out in a 3-receiver set, but you got 4 receivers, 1 to the right, you got 3 to the left.
2nd down and long. Inside the end zone and another whistle on the snap.
Oh, my. That's another false start. So they're going to be at their own 1-yard line.
Just in front of that pylon. The offense lines up here on the near side hash. 2nd down in about 20. In the end zone is Tart. Curry alongside him to the left side. Another whistle.
Again. And this is going to be on the defense this time. I think it's going to be all sides. So that'll get 5 yards back.
So we've had 6 total plays, one of them actually an offensive play. It'll be 2nd down and 15. From the just in front of the 5-yard line. Need to get to the 20-yard line to the Phoenix. In the gun to the right side of Tart, and you guessed it, so yellow on the field.
I think that's going to be offsides 2. Let's see. No, false start.
False start on the Phoenix.
Wow. So look at this, partner. You got number 11, Tyler Jones, on Trent Leonard. Watch when he lines up on him. He is playing absolutely press coverage. I don't know how that's not offsides. Look at this. Watch him.
Right on him. Lowers the shoulders, bends the knees, and covers Leonard. 3 receivers on the far side. Leonard here on the near side. Rolling out that way is Tart. He's got plenty of room to run on the sideline. Steps out of bounds. I don't know if it's enough for a 1st down.
But it is close.
It's very close. It's to the 19-yard line.
Yep, so you're about a yard short. And that was a great play right there. I mean, Trent Leonard just ran off Tyler Jones right there, and he had plenty of room to run. And that's one thing with this 4-2-5. When they bring that blitz, most of the time it's going to be in the interior instead of on the outside.
It's 3rd down and 1.5. Need to get to the 20. At the 18.5-yard line. Left to right for the Phoenix. Pump fake for Tart. Oh. Now runs with a nice juke move. Gets the 1st down. Brought down here near side at the 20.
Oh, he's absolutely on and marker, too. That might be a 1st down.
Camryon Cartledge, of course, with the tackle.
Yep.
Man, you look at the numbers for Cartledge. 13-plus tackles and 4 tackles for loss in every game this season. The reigning defending Defensive Player of the Year in the Mid-State Conference. But that one is enough for a 1st down on the Kai Tart run. getting out of trouble at their own goal line. Now to the 20-yard line, left to right for the Phoenix in the gun. Tart takes the snap, looks to the far side, quickly throws in the slot to Simpson, and he's hit hard. It'll be a gain of a couple just off the far side hash.
And I think that's one of the plus things about, when you run 3-receiver set and you're playing this 4-2-5. The slot receiver, right now the DB is playing about 10 yards off the ball, 8 to 10 yards at least. So I think that slot receiver right there could get a whole lot more touches tonight too.
Amari Mitchell with this stop, 2nd down and 6 for the Phoenix. First possession of this game, 9:14 to play here in the first quarter. 0-0 score.
So here you go, Joe. Look at this right here. You're looking at 2 receivers on trips right here that's playing close. Look at this slot receiver.
Plenty of space. Tart takes, looks, time to throw in the pocket, middle of the field. It's tipped up, almost intercepted. Good coverage by the secondary of Walkertown. Trying to make the play was Jaquise Vernon at the 50-yard line, but knocked away.
And that was for
Hamilton with the play. Hamilton, the senior, one of the 24 seniors, had 2 interceptions against Bartlett Yancey last time out for the Wolfpack. Jeff joins us in the comments. Joe, David has to be home by 10:30, not because he'll turn into a pumpkin, but to watch his Tar Heels.
Like I said, Joe, I want all the smoke tonight. Here we go.
3rd and 6 for the Phoenix. Tart takes a snap, throws quickly here near side, intended for Simpson. Misses, and it'll go out of bounds.
And
good lead pass, just
and
too much
okay.
on.
And that's what I want to see out of Kai Tart. The underneath stuff, okay. You don't have to, throw it deep, every other pass. I mean, the underneath stuff can get you a heck of a lot more yards than you throw in double coverage, deep down the field.
You'll take it after being on your own goal line, getting to the 24-yard line. 4th down and 6. Wiley back to return. He's dangerous. With several punt returns for touchdowns this season, they'll stay away from him. It'll roll here to the 40. Actually picked up by Wiley on the near sideline to the 50-yard line. Cuts middle, tries to find the far side. He cuts to the hash and is knocked down just in front of the 45 at the 44. That could have been dangerous.
So we've got to watch him over the past couple of years, and he is absolutely electric. Every time he touches that football, man, like I said, 4.3, 4.4 speed, and he is gone.
3 punt returns for touchdowns this season. Almost got it there by working from sideline to sideline. Here comes the Walkertown offense for the first time tonight. 422 yards per game, 182 on the ground, 240 in the air, 28 pass plays per game versus 28 rush plays per game. 1st and 10, Jarrell Crawford in the backfield. Stands, quickly throws here near side. Turning with the football is Cruz for a gain of about 8. So the 30-yard line.
So right there, and I mean, McMichael was playing way off the ball. I mean, you had Jalen Boer. He was playing about 10 to 12 yards off the ball. If I see that and I'm Walkertown, I'm going to curl route, hitch it all day long.
It is a gain of 10, enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Wing back for Walkertown. Fake the handoff to Conrad. Throw it quickly to Mitchell here near side at the 30. Shuts it, tackle, gets to the sideline. What a cut at the 10-yard line. Another one to the goal line. A Walkertown touchdown. Amari Mitchell from Jarrell Crawford. He's got moves like Jagger. That was very similar to the Jaquise Vernon play we saw 2 weeks ago against Carver. Made a nice juke move, stutter step, hesitation on the second, and 0 is in to score. 6-0 Walkertown, 7:56 to play here in the first quarter. Just an athlete making an athletic
Partner,
play.
we're going to see I formation going for 2.
Going for 2, handed off.
And it's in.
Ian for Cartledge, standing up. So huge play from Jarrell Crawford to Amari Mitchell. And the 2-point conversion is good. 8-0 lead, 7:56 to play here in the first quarter. Tonight's game brought to you by Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. Melita says David needs to get home to watch the Tar Heels lose.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what. Melita, Jeff Webster, if Bill Belichick don't do anything tonight, hey, you see this sign up here, partner? Let me show you.
Hey, let's show it real quick. Let me get my big head out
the way. You see this sign right here? Exit stage left. That's where you're going, Bill.
Do you think they'll leave him at the tarmac in Berkeley?
They better.
Like they did old Lane back in the day?
They better leave him there. And they better go get James Franklin. That's all I got to say about that.
From the 40-yard line, Stewart set to kick. 33-yard touchdown pass from Crawford to Mitchell. McMichael's second possession. Here's the return. Nice move by Creed Coleman. On the juke near side, past the 25. They'll start at about the 28-yard line. Left to right for the Phoenix. Now we'll see if that yellow flag can stay away on this drive. Jeff says, yeah, he'll exit with a truckload of money.
He will. He will.
If you're just joining us, 8-0 lead for Walkertown. Second possession offensively for the Phoenix. Leonard lines up here near side. Simpson in the slot, 4 receiver set. 2 receivers far side are Vernon and Dalton. Dalton in motion here to the near side. Now Solomon will motion into the backfield to the far side as a wingman. Handed off, looking for room as Curry stopped in the backfield.
And that's one thing you can do, too, to kind of get Walkertown off its axis, as far as on the defense goes. They run a lot of double motion. So with that double motion right there, when you bring Braden Dalton over to trips, I seen something open right there. It could have been a hitch, could have been a curl, something right then and there because you had the corner playing 8 to 10 yards off the ball.
Loss of 4 on the carry. 4 receivers set for the Phoenix. Second down and 14 from the 23-yard line. Left to right. Tart takes the snap, rolls to the far side. Here's the pressure. Ball is on the ground. Jumped on by the offensive line of the Phoenix. This team, defensively, Walkertown gets after the football. Came into this one with 22 sacks on the season.
I think it was
20. And 68 tackles for loss.
I think it was 22 sacks, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I've seen about 15 interceptions, too.
Of course, when that backfield or that defensive front gets in the backfield, it helps out that secondary.
Oh, yes.
11 interceptions on the year, 20 pass deflections. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side for the Phoenix. Curry stands behind Tart, who takes the snap on the clap. Rolls here near side. Throws on the run. It's intercepted. Ooh, it's off his hands, incomplete, near side. Amari Mitchell broke up the play. Had a pass deflection last time out against Bartlett Yancey. And an interception. So again, 4th down and 23 now for the Phoenix. 6:20 to play here in the first. Here's the punt, high-hanging punt, just in front of the 40-yard line. So it'll be good field position for the Wolfpack on their second drive. Their first drive ending on a beautiful play by Amari Mitchell from Jarrell Crawford from 30-plus yards out. And a 2-point conversion.
And I look to see some more of that. I mean, it's been one-on-one coverage on the outside, like I said it was going to happen. And you look at Trenton Leonard. He's playing about 10 yards off the ball. Look for that slot receiver maybe on an out route.
Wiley in the slot. Crawford looks to the far side. Quick throw. Past the first down marker far side. Another juke move at the 10. And brought down just in front of the goal line on the far side.
And sure enough, that was an out route just on the opposite side.
Not quite sure. I believe that was McLaurin. Hard to read those numbers.
I know,
partner.
man. with that gray mixed in with the red.
Up to the line of scrimmage after the big pass play.
Here comes your counter.
First and goal from the 4. High snap. One-handed brought in by the quarterback. Crawford hands it off on the counter. And he's in to score. That's Cartledge on the tote. Nope, it'll be Conrad.
They didn't score.
Well, he put his 2 hands up. The officials did here near side.
Nobody wasn't. I was like, maybe they didn't know they scored. I don't know.
They did score. They're going for 2. Far side, quick throw, complete. For 2 more points on the board. $16-0 Walkertown. 5:34 to play here in the first quarter. The 2-point conversion going to McLaurin from Crawford with 5:34 to play here in the first frame. So here comes Stewart to kick for the 3rd time.
And if you're McMichael right here, you've really got to get something going on offense. You've got to start matching Walkertown score for score. Because if you don't, this thing could get out of hand quickly.
Vernon lines up at the far side hash at the 10. Dalton here near side. As Dyson Stewart sets to kick it right to left. And over end kick. It will be a short one. Recovered by Jayon Moore. He works to the far side hash. Get past the 30-yard line.
And they got great field position coming out on offense.
All right, so what adjustment do you make if you're the Phoenix?
I mean, they're absolutely playing press coverage. But at the same time, when they run that 4-2-5, they're also bringing the blitz. So, I mean, you got to keep passing the ball. Look right here in the slot. And then they're backing off right here on the outside receiver of Trenton. So maybe go somewhere on the outside because they was playing him close press coverage.
Braden Dalton in the slot here near side, 4 receiver set. Here comes the whole Walkertown defensive line.
That's what I was saying. Like every time it seems like, they're going to back off a little bit. But then you got to watch those linebackers because they're going to come at you.
It's going to be a loss of 6. 2nd down and 16 for the Phoenix. 16-0 lead for Walkertown. 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. See that same set, 4 receiver set. Solomon Simpson in the slot on the far side.
So if you're Kai, you really got to scan the field, and I'll talk about it after this play.
Snap is high, goes to Curry, tries to bounce off a couple defenders, gets back to the line of scrimmage, gains maybe 1.
So if I'm Kai Tart, partner, I'm really scanning the field. I'm going to look and see, okay, well, they're playing press coverage here. Let's look at this trip side. Oh, they're playing a little bit off here. Let's see what we can do over here.
With that press coverage, too, you might get some jet sweeps involved a little bit.
You could.
Try and find the edge.
And McMichael does run a couple of jet sweeps here and there.
4 receivers set. Ty Tart barks in the play call to the offensive line. Now sets and gets ready to throw from the 25-yard line. Sets, plants, throws far side. He's got an open receiver, Dalton. It'll be caught, but out of bounds. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down and maybe just past that, 4th down and 9.
And that's okay. That's something to look forward to, in the next couple of possessions after, because that slot position has been, they played almost 8 to 10 yards off the football, so there's something right in there that they can work around and work with in the pass game.
Jalen Womack set to punt for the Phoenix. Amari Mitchell set to return for the Wolfpack. Mitchell, one punt return, and that was a touchdown on that return this season. High punt, bounces past the 40 and stops at the 39, picked up by Dalton. So right to left for the Wolfpack with a 16-0 lead, 3:48 to play here in the first.
All right, partner. I'm going to go ahead and call it out for you. I'm going to call out your favorite play. It's getting ready to happen now.
Ooh.
You ready?
Ooh.
Counter.
You think so?
I know so. Look at this H-back up here. You ready? Here it comes.
Coffin lines up here on the near side.
Oh, no.
One-step drop for Crawford, throws quickly to Cruz, tackled right away, but a gain of about 6. Jayon Moore on the stop.
I tried.
You were close.
That was close.
I mean, it looked like it. You know when we know it's counter?
Oh, absolutely.
Here, you ready?
All right, go ahead.
Number 9's in the backfield.
Oh,
that's when you know.
There you go.
The big man. What a player, Camryon Cartledge.
Man.
I mean, he can do everything on the field.
He could even kick field goals.
Far side lined up is Coffin at H-back. Fake the handoff in the backfield to the receiver. Wiley go right up the middle and a first down on the carry. Up to the 45-yard line.
Is that a flag on the play? Or am I just kind of...
You're seeing things,
you see the 4 right there or the 0 on the other side of the field? See that little yellow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do. See?
Little
I'm not,
tape or something.
I got my glasses on.
Jasna Perry gets the first down for Walkertown up to the 45-yard line, right to left.
When I put my glasses on, it's pretty much HD. I can see. It's 4K. I can see everything.
3 receivers set for the Wolfpack. Mitchell in the backfield will motion out as a receiver on the far side. Quick flip on the screen. Wide open lane. A flag on the play to Conrad. That's going to be called back, I believe.
Yep, that's going to be an illegal man downfield.
An offensive lineman just wanted to go block.
Well, I know, but when those screens take more than about 5 seconds to run, legal man downfield.
He looked like me when I see a candy bowl on Halloween. He was ready to go.
I thought that was you when he was a lead blocker. I'm like, oh, look at Joe right there.
He was just excited.
Straight for the concessions. There he goes. There goes
it was
Joe
just
Dexter.
Green and a couple blocks to make, and that was Pater.
I can see you. I mean, you're built like a linebacker. I can see you one
stance.
One of those neck rolls, man.
Wrestling stance every play. I might not be able to get a tackle, but I can get a mean double leg takedown, okay?
I'm going to tell you what, if I try to tackle now,
we ain't getting up, partner.
I'm dislocating my right shoulder, my kneecap's going the opposite way, and I'm done. Send me to Moses Cone.
So that will be a legal man downfield, we believe, but the official's still discussing. 2:26 to play here in the first quarter, 16-0 lead for Walkertown with the football. What do you think they're talking about? What's for dinner tonight?
Well, I know Chase Miller's over here sending me a text message saying it's cold. Do I got a blanket up here? He's wearing shorts. What in the world? Come on, man. I know I'm the mayor of RoCo Radio around here, but I can't be supply and demand right now.
You don't carry plush in the trunk?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Right.
When it goes football weather.
You ain't got a kid's blanket back there somewhere?
I know, kid's blanket. No, poor Charlotte. She keeps all her blankets in her bed.
So it will be brought back to the 50-yard line. A 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 50. 2:20 to play here in the first quarter. 16-0 lead for Walkertown. Score update on the Carneades of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard. Reedsville 24, Bartlett Yancey 0. 2 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Look to the far side as Crawford now throws near side. Quickly tries to get it out to Cruz, and Braden Dalton making a great play. That's going to be a loss of 1.
And that's good eye discipline by McMichael's defense. So pretty much he had a fake swing pass. Back to his left, he had a screen pass at the same time. That's great eye discipline by the linebackers and the cornerbacks.
Put the ball at the 49-yard line, near side hash. Second down and 16. Some substitutions for the Phoenix defense. Vernon will move from safety up close to the line. Trips receivers on the far side. Fake the counter. No, it is a count. Whoa, that faked me out. On the near side.
Whoa.
It is a fake counter and goes by way of the running back. I believe that was.
So that's a new wrinkle that we've seen, but we got a flag right here, so that might be Holden coming back. So that was a fake counter with a end around coming back on the left-hand side.
Who had the end around?
Well, I'm going to tell you what, it's hard to see these jersey numbers.
Yeah, Conrad sold that counter as well, very well. It was McLaurin.
Yep.
So McLaurin from the far side got the end around. If that was a boxing fight, I hit the ground on that one.
Oh, that was a one-hitter quitter. You was done 2 seconds in.
Monica in the comments says she will fight you over a blanket. Right? That's right.
I barely get one as it is at nighttime.
Second down and eternity. Conrad gets it on the delayed handoff. Far side, now he bursts for speed. Off the far side hash to the sideline. Ripped down after a big gain past the original line of scrimmage. It's going to set up a manageable and possible third down.
And that's what they do, man. They follow the H-backs, and that was pretty much an off-tackle run right there. That picked up about, 20 yards or so?
So to the 40-yard line, past midfield, right to left, and the clock will roll out here in the first quarter, most likely. With 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Walkertown's offense will line up, and we'll have a flag before anybody's even ready to snap the ball.
False start.
Were they even set? I don't know.
Man, I'm going to tell you, that's probably penalty number 10.
Back to the 45-yard line. 10 seconds on the clock here in the first.
Oh.
And that's going to be offsides on the defense.
Okay, well, they'll get those 5 yards right back.
And the clock will stop at 7.2. So right back to the 40-yard line. Little penalty charades here.
You got Coach Honeycutt, man. What are you doing?
So the clock expires here in the first quarter. A 16-0 lead for Walkertown here at Walkertown High School on RoCo Radio, RoCoRadio.com. Tonight's game brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Jules Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scale Street or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. We start the second quarter, 16-0 lead for Walkertown. Tonight's game also brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years at 111 Boone Road in Eden. Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our Old Style Drive-In for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, or top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s for good food. Stop by Circle Drive-In, 111 Boone Road, near the roundabout. So here we go. We start the second quarter. Flip the field left to right now for Walkertown. Third down and 5 from the 40. That'll be a QB power. No, it'll be an option. Get it out to Conrad here near side. Enough for the first down, just in front of the 30.
And they're bringing a little more wrinkle to the offense. I mean, we really didn't see a lot of speed option, a couple of weeks ago against Reedsville. That's another good wrinkle. They can get speed on the outside.
It also shows they're willing to give the keys to the quarterback, Crawford, let him make a decision on that play.
And like Coach Honeycutt said, he's very smart in the classroom and on the football field as well.
Near side hash at the 30-yard line, left to right. Set to throw, bullet wide open, diving in the end zone. Wow. It's a score from Crawford at the 30-yard line. I believe that's Amari Mitchell on the catch. His second touchdown of the night. Man, he just found green and nothing else. Middle of the field. Crawford recognized it, identified it, and threw a strike. Mitchell dives, makes the play, and 22-0.
I'm going to tell you what, it was just him and the football.
That's it.
He said gas, brake, dip, goes ride the whip. Let's go.
Going for two, fade throw near side, jumping and making the play for two to Jacob McLaurin. 24-0 Walkertown.
That was a rap reference, if you didn't know.
I like that.
Okay.
It's pretty smooth.
Okay. I'm trying to be like Joe Dexter when I grow up.
Hey, not all of us can go to Ludacris concerts in Chapel Hill.
At 10 o'clock in the morning on top of that.
24-0 Walkertown. Amari Mitchell with 2 touchdowns. From his quarterback, Jarrell Crawford, a rushing touchdown for Nasir Conrad. Score update on your car needs of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard. In the Mid-State Conference, Rockingham leads Carver at David Lash Stadium 7-0.
Hey, Phyllis, I'm glad you're listening in.
Dyson Stewart set to kick left to right. Vernon lines up here on the near side hash at the 15. Dalton on the far side hash. End over end, far side will be returned by Simpson at the 25. He'll get to the 32 or 33. The Phoenix offense will look to get chugging here in the second quarter. 11-12 on the clock here in the first half. 24-0, Walkertown. Vernon will be lined up at receiver here near side for the Phoenix. Leonard on the far side. It'll be 3 receivers near side, single receiver Leonard far side. Dalton in the slot. Simpson lined up on the near side hash. Curry behind Tart. On 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line, right to left. There's that press coverage from the Walkertown defense. Quick turn, throw it out in the flats to the running back Curry. He's going to gain about 3 on the far side.
And that'll work too. I like what they just did right there. That was just a simple swing pass to the running back Curry. Picked up the handful of yards.
It will be a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6, past the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Oh boy, we got trouble coming up here.
3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Tart in the backfield, Curry behind him. Clean snap, Tart goes to the far side, looks in the air, jumping up is Leonard, knocked away by the defender on the far side. Good coverage by Hamilton on the far side, incomplete. Uh-oh, he didn't bring a blanket though.
I know, he's got his little shorts on though, that's all right.
3rd down and 6.
So here you go. Back to press coverage. Look at this slot receiver right here, playing at least 8 yards off the football.
3 receivers near side. Single receiver far side. Tart's going to roll to the far side. All the pressure in the world in the backfield. He'll tuck it and run. Slides near the 1st down marker. A flag thrown as well.
And that's probably going to be a holding.
Well, I think I got fooled by the same tape.
I told
you. Got fooled about earlier.
What did I tell you?
So 4th down and 1.
They got to go for this. There's no doubt in my mind they have to go for this.
At the 39-yard line, near side hash. Offense is on the field. Tart gets the play call. Now stands in the pistol.
Slot receiver right here. You got to go to him on the out route.
Spread out wide on the far side. Motion man near side, Dalton. And we'll have a whistle on just before the snap.
False start. That'll be a first down for McMichael.
Move the chains on 4th down. The Phoenix looking for their first points of the night. That will help move the football down the field.
And you had number 11, Tyler Jones. He kind of flinched a little bit, went over the line.
It's quite clear that Walkertown came into this game and said, we're going to put everybody on the line and challenge these receivers. 1st and 10 from the 46. Tart with time to throw. Now here comes the pressure from Jarrett Poe. He's going to be brought down the backfield, but a flag back there as well.
And then we're looking at another hold call. Yep.
Penalty will be declined. The sack will go to Jarrett Poe. That is sack number 6 on the season.
Like I said, partner, if you're Kai Tart, you've got to really read this defense because you know they're coming. They're going to shoot those gaps in the interior line. So you've got to figure out where you want to go with this football quickly because if you don't, man, they're going to be in the backfield quick.
At 4-2-5 front has been dangerous so far. 2nd down at 15. Tart looks here near side. Quick throw. It's complete to Dalton. Looking for space. 2 jump. The sideline and a nice block. Out of bounds. A flag at the end of the play.
Oh, man, that's going to be a legal blindside block coming back again. And that was on number 7, Jacquees Vernon.
Braden almost found the room there.
He almost decleated him. Wait a minute. They're pointing over here at Walkertown, so let's see what we got. Yep, legal blindside block.
So 2nd down and 15. Will extend out even further to 2nd down and about 25. Push the ball all the way back to the 32. Lined up on the near side hash on 2nd down. 9 minutes to play here in the 2nd quarter. 24-0 lead for Walkertown. Two receivers bunched near side. Two receivers far side. Clean snap. Now Tart steps up in the pocket looking for room. He's going to have to run. Gains a couple. He'll get down. It'll be a gain of about 5.
So we're looking at about a 3rd down and 19. And Walkertown's been playing a 1-high safety. And, I mean, when I say press coverage, I mean, you can't even fit one of these pieces of papers in between that coverage. It's so tight.
Like a vinyl record being pressed tonight. McMichael receivers.
That's how I know you're old.
3rd down and 18 from the 38. Here on the near side hash. In the pistol, Tart takes the snap. Looks far side. Quick throw out to Curry. A high throw, incomplete. So 4th down and about 20. It'll be 4th and 18. We'll see Womack back out to punt. He'll stand at the 30-yard line. Again, you got to watch Eric Wiley. 3 punt returns for touchdowns this season.
All right. Partner, are you sniffing something out? Are you?
I don't know. Maybe. So far, McMichael's special teams has done a good job of making sure that ball does not get to number 1. 6 punt returns heading into this game, 220 yards and 3 touchdowns. High end over end. This one will bounce in front of Wiley, and it will stop at the 39. So left to right for Walkertown, a 24-0 lead. 8 minutes to play here in the first half. Amari Mitchell with 2 receiving touchdowns. from Jarrell Crawford. A rushing touchdown for Nasir Conrad. Melita in the comments. David, don't tell me you've ever listened to vinyl.
Melita, you know I got to give my partner a hard time. Any chance I get, I got to throw a little cheap shot in there.
Crawford takes the snap, steps in the pocket. Plenty of time to throw. Wide open, Eric Wiley. Middle of the field, he'll walk into the end zone. 60-yard touchdown strike from Jarrell Crawford, his third passing touchdown of the night, this time to the speedy Eric Wiley. 30-0. One of the top-ranked teams in the 3A for a reason. Well-balanced, weapons all over the place on offense, and an offensive line that is setting the tone for their quarterback.
And it's just like they'll stay in shotgun, they'll go for two.
They've gone for two every single time here tonight. Rolling out is Crawford, near side, quick throw to the back of the end zone, nobody there. So the score stays 30-0 with 7:50 to play here in the second quarter. Rhonda Vernon listening in the comments. Come on, Phoenix number 7, Jaquise Vernon is my grandson. You got a very special grandson.
Absolutely.
Good kid. What an athlete, too, man. Goodness. We love watching him play. So here comes the kicking team for Walkertown. Up 30 here in the second quarter.
And if you're McMichael, you just got to keep battling. I mean, you got to take one play at a time, one first down at a time. And eventually it'll lead to a score. I mean, you just keep battling.
Number 7 will line up just behind the 20-yard line for this return. Braden Dalton to the far side. Score update on the Carneades of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard. Reidsville 37, Bartlett Yancey nothing. Stewart signals to the official, goes end over end to the far side hash. It will be returned by Simpson off his hands. He jumps on it just past the 30-yard line. So right to left for the Phoenix. Down 30.
I tell you what, man, I like to see one of those, and I called it out, you know, I think I got Coach Tapley a little bit when I called out some of his signals. You got to go with the little switch route. And they're playing press coverage. So what I mean by switch route is you take a slot receiver and you got the outside receiver. You're going to have one going this way and one going that way. And you want that slot receiver running on the outside.
Trips near side, single receiver far side, thrown up in the air, loose. Tart's pass is going to be in the backfield. Is it recovered by Walkertown?
Is it a fumble or a forward pass?
It is a fumble. Recovered inbounds on the far side.
Man.
Number 9, of course. Man, he's a monster.
This linebacking core of Walkertown, they've been in the backfield all night long.
Shout out to defensive coordinator Jonathan Douglas. This defense all season long has been making plays like that. So Walkertown gets the football back at the 25-yard line, left to right. Inside Phoenix territory.
Look how far off these cornerbacks are playing these receivers.
A flag before the snap. Yeah, they're playing 10 yards off.
It's like the complete opposite of each defense. I mean, you got one defense is playing press coverage, the other playing at least 10 yards off the football. I mean, that's hitch routes all day long. If I'm going to take that.
Hitch routes, it leaves open the drag play in the middle, too.
Drag play in the middle, yep.
Or an in route. I mean, there's so many different options.
If anything, you want to throw another option in there, you can throw a screen pass.
Oh, the other thing it does, too, it opens up the option play here on the near side. Slot receiver, 3 receiver sets here near side, single receiver far side. Fake the handoff on the RPO. Ball goes into the ground on the throw from Crawford. Incomplete. Second down at 15. From the 30-yard line, after the turnover, fumble recovery by Camryon Cartledge. Ball placed on the far side hash. I'm calling counter now. Number 9's in the game.
Oh, you calling counter? Okay, let's see what happens. I don't know. I like this one-on-one right here.
Oh, they're going to use him as a wing back here to the near side to block. 2 wing backs in the game for Walkertown. Run it near side. Plenty of room. Trying to find the sideline, cutting back and scoring is Jasna Perry, but a flag at the goal line.
That's going to be a block in the back, coming back. That last block, he really didn't need to push him. He really didn't have to. He was already there. But that's okay. Yep.
A block in the back will push it back.
And that's one of those moves where Coach Honeycutt, he'll look at it and man. Great coach, man. Every time we come here, he loves what we do, man. We love watching him coach. Very passionate about the game. I think we've heard a couple of times, hey, man, when are you going to come and call a Walkertown game?
Inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Wing back to the far side. Mitchell in motion from the near side. Handed off, almost tripped up in the backfield is the runner Conrad. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack. Actually make it 1st and goal. It can be Conrad, it can be Perry back there. Cartledge running the football. 3 passing touchdowns. And a rushing touchdown thus far for Walkertown. Conrad the single back in the backfield. Cawthon lines up as a wingman to the left side. Crawford takes a step. That counter walking in is Perry. From 10 yards out. 36-0 Walkertown. Man, that's one of those sharp counters.
I mean, man, I'm going to tell you what, the blocking of the offensive line, that's one thing we don't talk about a lot with Walkertown, but that offensive line is amazing. That counter right there, I mean, honestly, that truck that I kind of colored for you, you could have drove that box truck through that thing.
That offensive line led by offensive coordinator O-line coach Ian Tatum, a Western Rockingham County native in his 10th season. Became the OC under head coach Garrett Mills here at Walkertown, as the 2-point conversion is good. Tatum becoming the offensive coordinator in 2023 after spending 3 years as the O-line coach at North Rowan. That run game gets working after the passing game. 3 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns for the Wolfpack. 2 touchdowns for Amari Mitchell in the air from Jarrell Crawford. 1 to Eric Wiley. A rushing touchdown for Jasna Perry. And a rushing touchdown for Nasir Conrad. 38-0. So Stewart will kick from the 40-yard line with 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. From the middle of the field, end over end, drifts here to the near side. Picked up by Moore at the 25-yard line. Good little return past the 30, working his way across the field from the near side to the far side. It'll be at the 31 where the Phoenix offense takes over with 6:26 to play here in the first quarter. Some score updates. We go to Greensboro. The number 1 team in the Greensboro metro area, according to Max Preps, Grimsley leads Page 27-14 in the second quarter. Northeastern, the number 9 team in the 3A, leads Hertford County 14-0 in the second quarter. West Stokes over East Surrey in the second quarter, 20-0. Here comes the Phoenix, handed off, looking on the counter of their own. The handoff to Curry's stopped in the backfield. And some fighting.
Oh, no, here we go.
Here on the near side. Some pushing, some shoving.
Yeah, I think that'll be a little personal foul on both sides, offsetting. Yeah, let's see what they got.
Didn't see who the altercation was between.
Yeah, they still sorting it out. But
yeah, they're still trying to figure it out here.
I wouldn't think with them talking as long as they are.
I hope that doesn't lead to an ejection for either.
Well, that's what I was getting to. We'll see. Personal foul, offense, personal foul, defense, offset. First, okay. All right, so no ejection. Letting them play. You know how I know when you get a sign of an ejection? When they get that notepad out. When they get that notepad out and they start writing, there's your ejection. Because they have to turn that in as well.
2nd and 10 for the Phoenix. Make it 2nd and 12. Tart with time to throw, fires far side. He has an open man. Leonard reaches out, almost gets to it at the 30. It's picked off. It's intercepted. Nasir Conrad, the safety. Middle of the field, past the 50, all the way near the 35-yard line. Now that's going to be Mitchell with the interception. Amari Mitchell. Sorry, folks, these numbers are hard to read. Three receivers set for Walkertown, up 38. And here comes the big man bouncing and rumbling and stumbling in. It's Camryon Cartledge from 37 yards out after the turnover, 44-0. His 8th touchdown of the season. Last time out against Bartlett Yancey had 2 rushing scores. Cartledge back out there. They'll go for 2. Here in the second.
And you talked about it earlier, partner. You was telling me how this is a get-back game for them. This is a statement game. And
not being able to be home since the 12th of September, missing out on homecoming due to weather. Option here on the 2-point conversion play, and walking in is Cartledge on the flip from Crawford. Tonight celebrating homecoming and senior night for a team with 24 seniors.
And this is a team that we've talked about that can be very dangerous. They can make a deep run in the playoffs.
Despite being the number 12 RPI team on the NCHSAA rankings, many have them ranked higher in the 3A. High School Overtime has them ranked as number 11. I saw the power rankings for Chris Hughes' Carolina Preps had them in the top 5. I believe at number 2 or number 3. They've got weapons everywhere. Mm-hmm. They've got a good offensive line. And those same weapons are dangerous defensively.
Yeah.
And you got maybe the best linebacker in the state.
I will agree. Absolutely.
You want to run the ball, the defensive line will get after you. You want to throw the ball, the secondary can make plays like they just did, setting up that score. You want to take away their best receiver like McMichael is trying to do tonight in Hunter Cruz? They've got other guys.
You got 4 others.
End over end from Stewart. Line drive kick to Vernon here at the 35-yard line near side hash. Gets darn near to the 35-yard line. It'll be at the 34 where the Phoenix offense takes over right to left.
And a flag.
Uh-oh.
What do we got here? I didn't see anything.
Holding. No, just kidding.
Look, I think he was getting.
After the play, unsportsmanlike.
Sideline.
First down, McMichael.
I think it was a sideline warning.
I think it was unsportsmanlike. They're going to move the chains.
Okay, he was taunting him.
So the ball goes to the 49-yard line, right to left for the Phoenix. Dalton in the slot near side. Vernon here near side as well. Far side for Leonard. And Simpson in the slot on the far side.
And they're coming out in a 4-receiver set. You got 2 receivers right and left.
Jones given no space here on the near side at corner. Tart gets pressure right away, has to step up in the pocket, gets back to the line of scrimmage. I mean, that was at the snap the 2 defensive ends were in the backfield.
Like I said, if you're Kai Tart, you've really got to skate and just look for the simple stuff. Hey, well, you know, he's playing a little bit further off the ball. Let's see what we got here. Oh, man, he's playing tight coverage. Let's not look right there unless he can get, you know, separation. And then you got a slot receiver who's nobody's really covering him. Okay, we got somebody covering right now, but he's playing off the ball enough.
4 receivers set. Tart, quick throw, has to Curry near side. Stiff arms a man and gains a couple. It's really been the only passing game they've been able to get going is into the flats to the running back Curry.
And I think that's a good choice, too, because, you know, you've got one-on-one on a receiver. So if you're running, I don't know, I'm just saying, for instance, if you're running vertical routes, I mean, all those cornerbacks are going away from the play. And if you got your 2 linebackers that are blitzing in, that's looking something like a little swing pass. Just a little simple little swing pass can pick up positive yards.
Smith will check in defensively for the Wolfpack up front. 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side for the Phoenix.
And here they come.
Everybody up in the box except the safeties in corners to the far side.
Got to get it off quick.
Here's the snap, the pressure, middle of the field, rolling out near side to the sideline, Tart to the 40-yard line and out of bounds.
That was
first down.
That was perfect. That was very well read. He knew it was coming. He's got to make a quick decision, and that was perfect.
They'll mark the ball at the 35-yard line, right to left for the Phoenix. If they're going to put all 6 in the box and play those safeties that far back, it'll give them some room to run.
And 2, so if they come back again and they're going to blitz again, you got 3 receivers set on the right-hand side. Look for some kind of a rollout because you know everything's going to come up the middle.
Curry behind Tart, 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side.
Here they come.
And he rolls to that far side. Has to stop in the middle because he is hit big time by Cartledge and Highsmith. Big loss.
Uh-oh. So I'm reading over at Tapley. I'm watching his hand signals. I think they just called the switch. They just called it.
Second down and 20.
So you're going to see a 2-receiver set. So you're going to see the outside receiver come in and the slot receiver go out. He's going to be running up the sidelines. Let's see what happens right here.
Man in motion is Simpson from the far side into the backfield. Just to the right side of the offensive line. Tart has to float that way. He's got pressure to the sideline. Makes a throw before going out of bounds. Good accuracy hitting the official there.
Oh, what are you trying? Whoa.
I mean, holding the sticks, you know.
Whoa.
I didn't mean it like that.
Shots fired.
No, I didn't mean it like that. We love our officials.
That poor official. He didn't do nothing to you. I mean, come on, man. We got
He got rid of it?
Chick-fil-A food truck over here, man. You ought to get him a chicken sandwich when this game's over with. What's wrong with you?
3rd down and 20. 3:04 to play here in the first half. A 46-0 lead for Walkertown and a timeout on the field. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by our friends at Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metals superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and tomorrow from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our Retail Metals Superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today, 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. 46-0, Walkertown leads McMichael. Here in the second quarter, 3 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock.
Partner, I got a game of tic-tac-toe over here. I'm about to, you know how I do. I beat up on the kids.
Oh, man. You go for the X's, don't you? You're an X guy?
Absolutely.
Okay. 3rd down and 20. Trip receivers here on near side. One of them, Simpson, will motion into the backfield and slide to the far side as a wingman. Single receiver on the far side. Here comes the pressure again, and Tart has nowhere to go.
And it has been like that all night long. You know, the linebackers keep shooting these gaps in the interior offensive line. Man, they just cannot hold up long enough.
The defensive line for Walkertown, they're not big, strong guys. They're athletic, though.
Yeah, very athletic.
Several guys coming to this one. Adam Sauls, Jared Poe, with more than 5 sacks on the season. Cartledge coming to this one leading the conference in sacks with 6.5. And they'll use Cartledge in that 4-2-5 look. They'll use him as a man just off the line. They let him have the freedom to do what he needs to do and read the play. He does a great job, as the school board indicates. What a punt from Womack all the way back to the 20. Backpedaling, Wiley makes a return on the far side. He's almost knocked down, now works his way here near side.
Oh, he's going to come back around.
He's trying to juke, goes back to the far side, gets a block to the sideline, and brought down far side hash. At the 40, that was a lot of moves for some yardage.
Yes, it was, and I don't see any flags, so it's all good.
So far side hash is where Walkertown's offense will start. 3 passing touchdowns, 2 for Amari Mitchell from Jerrell Crawford, 1 to Eric Wiley. 3 rushing touchdowns from 3 different running backs. Perry with a rushing touchdown, Cartledge with a rushing touchdown, and Conrad with a score as well. Oh boy, we see the mayor of RoCo Radio celebrating a tic-tac-toe win over here.
Yeah, we got his dad over here cheating.
Left to right for Walkertown with a 46-point lead. 4 receiver set, single man in the backfield is Conrad. He patrols looking to block for Crawford. Plenty of time to throw, but has to get on the pocket. On the back foot, throws it incomplete at the 20. Bounces off the ground. Several McMichael defenders were there. Dalton and Moore. And Creed Coleman with the coverage here on the near side, 20. Second down and 10.
So I look for them, partner, to go back to that. Like you said, and I think, honestly, when they're playing so far back, that's to counter the speed that Walkertown has on the receiving core. But at the same time, man, I mean, you're giving them too much respect if you want to be honest.
Looping snap goes to the hands of Crawford. Rolls to the near side hash. On the run again. Quick throw complete to Wiley and a stick from Creed Coleman.
But me, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I'm watching this across the board, I mean, Joey Dexter, I am going to hitch it up and down the field until they finally put some respect on me, and then I'm going to go deep.
Third down and 5. High snap again. Crawford's going to roll all the way to the far side hash. Now throws from the back foot a deep bomb. Incomplete. Almost got it to his receiver, Cruz. Nice coverage out there by Trenton Leonard at the goal line. You know what they call that offense you're talking about?
What's that?
The Michigan offense.
The Michigan offense. Oh, my. Here we go.
5 yards is a dream, baby.
Oh.
In that offense. Quick hitch. They live on the quick hitch.
All right. I'm going to ask you again, and I'm going to keep asking you until this game happens. Who is winning the game?
You know who's winning the game.
I don't know how y'all do that up there in Ohio.
YMCA. Oh, wait, I did it wrong. It's O.
Yeah.
H.
Yeah.
I. O.
Okay. Do you know the fight song?
Yeah, but I'm not going to sing it here.
What's the fight? I'm a Tar Heel born, I'm a Tar Heel bred, and when I die, I'll be Tar Heel dead. So rah rah Carolina, Lana, rah rah Carolina, Rana. And I'm going to stop right there because I can't say the rest.
Come and sing Ohio's praise. That's all you get.
That's all right. I'm singing it to a. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Hey, it must be.
Look. You hear it? You hear it? Jump around. Jump around. Yep. See? They knew I was talking about Carolina.
David can't wait to get home and watch Bill Belichick's final game as a Tar Heel head coach.
And again, it's somewhere around in here. I might have to kind of look down, looking up. There's an exit sign right here. Belichick, exit stage right.
He's just entering, David. You've got plenty of years ahead of you, young man.
I really think he's there for the long haul, and it's really going to hurt.
4th down and 5 from the 40 for Walkertown. They're going to go for it. Fake the handoff.
He's throwing
All-time throw deep on the far side. All the time to throw, I should say. Braden Dalton knocks it away, intended for Hunter Cruz on the far side.
And I like that, man. Braden Dalton, even, you're down 46-0. Braden Dalton, you got Cruz battling and out, 2 great receivers, 2 great defenders. And, man, Braden picks him up one arm, pats him on the head. Hey, good route, buddy. Great sportsmanship.
So turnover on downs with 53 seconds remaining here in the first half. A 46-0 lead for Walkertown. McMichael to the field offensively, right to left. In front of midfield at the 40. It'll be Jones covering Vernon here on the near side. Hamilton covers Leonard on the far side. 4 receivers set for the Phoenix. Curry in the backfield behind his quarterback, Kai Tart. Motion in Simpson to block. He sets a nice block for Curry. And he's going to be single-leg takedown behind the line of scrimmage at the 41. And the clock rolls inside 40 seconds.
I mean, if I'm Tapley, you got to try to call a timeout just to see if you can't get something going.
Get some momentum heading into the locker room.
And I think he's going to take it in. Yep.
So Phoenix will walk off the field with 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. A 46-0 lead for Walkertown. 3 rushing touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns. In this one, it started early with Amari Mitchell and Jarrell Crawford getting the job done in the air game. Eric Wiley also with the receiving touchdown. Jasna Perry, Nasir Conrad, and Camryon Cartledge with rushing scores. An interception for Amari Mitchell in this one as well. 46-0, Walkertown over McMichael. Here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. We'll be back with more action here in the third quarter. We'll take a look at your car needs out-of-town scoreboard as well from here at Walkertown High School. At the half, 46-0, Wolfpack. Car needs of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard at the half, 46-0 Walkertown here on homecoming night and senior night for the Wolfpack. We start in the Mid-State Conference. A lot of points being scored here tonight by what's considered the top 2 teams. Reedsville leads Bartlett Yancey 43-0 in the third. At the half here, Walkertown over McMichael 46-0. Last check, it was 7-0 Rockingham County over Carver at David Lash Stadium. If you got a score update, let us know in the comments below. Class 3A, your Max Preps top 10 and beyond in the 3A division where both of these 2 teams compete. Number 18, Wallace Rose Hill leads Spring Creek 50-0 at the half. Princeton over Goldsboro 21-7 in the second quarter. Kinston and Farmville Central, 2 top 25 teams, will meet tonight. No score update for Max Preps in that one. Pender leads South Lenoir 32-0 at the half. Northeastern, the number 9 team in the 3A Max Preps top 10, leads 14-0 over Hartford County, the number 25 team in the 3A. East Surrey continuing to climb up and up with several back-to-back wins after their loss against this Walkertown team earlier in the year. They are down to West Oaks 20-7 in the second quarter. Northwood leads Northmore 13-6 at the half. Some other scores in the 3A classification. South Columbus and South Brunswick are tied at 14 at the half. James Keenan with just 1 loss on the season. The number 6 team in the Max Preps top 10 in the 3A. They lead at 21-7 over CB Aycock. 35-7 lead for North Surrey over Surrey Central in the second quarter. And North Rowan leads North Stanley 14-7 at halftime. An interesting game in East Burke and Chase taking place. Chris Cogdill, the former head coach of Chase, leading East Burke to a 14-6 lead in the second quarter. Providence Grove tied with East Davidson 7-7. The number 1 team in the 3A according to Max Preps is Shelby. They lead East Gaston 21-0. Hendersonville at 6-1 leads Avery County 30-6 in the first quarter. Lincolnton, the number 3 squad, leads Kramer 14-7 in the second quarter. No score update for East Rutherford and Patton. Let's check the Metro Greensboro area and get you up to date on some of the scores across the Greensboro and the Triad. East Forsyth leads Northwest Guilford at the half, 14-0. Mooresville and Davie County. Davie County ranked number 8 in the Metro Division of Greensboro, but Mooresville with the big lead, 21-3 at the half. Northwood over Northmore, we mentioned 13-6. Reagan leads Parkland 42-0 at halftime. North Forsyth and Glenn, it's Glenn by 6 at the half. Central Davidson over Andrews 13-0 in that one. Andrews with just one loss on the season. The Spartans of Central Davidson 7-1 overall as well on the season. One of the top games across the Triad tonight. On your Carneades of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard, we go to Virginia. Magna Vista leads Bassett 21-7 in Greensboro. Grimsley over Page 34-14 at the half. Some other scores from the Greensboro area and Alamance County. Southeast Alamance over Graham 57-0. The number 1 team in the 3A according to RPI, Mount Airy leads Forbush 36-0 at the half. Mount Tabor over Oak Grove, as WFMY said today, 15-8. That's actually Oak Grove in the first quarter. East Wilkes over Ashe County 27-7 in the second. Allegheny over Wilkes Central 21-0. A very important game. One loss, Asheboro taking on Eastern Guilford at home. Eastern Guilford with the lead, 16-7 in the second quarter. Northern Guilford looking to continue their winning ways in the second quarter, a 23-0 lead over Southern Guilford. And High Brighton leads RS Central in the second, 24-20. That's your Carneades of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard here at the half. A 46-0 lead for Walkertown over McMichael. Hopefully, the Tar Heels can put up 46 points tonight at 10:30.
Here we go.
They should put up some points tonight, right?
I don't know. I really can't tell you anymore. I mean, from what I've seen on the depth chart and the injury list, I think it's going to be Gio Lopez starting at quarterback tonight over Max Johnson. With Max Johnson, I mean, you can move the ball a little bit. Supposedly, you got a little bit more versatility, and he can move around in the pocket with Gio Lopez, but yet to be seen. Freddie Kitchens, I mean, he's got to open up the offense a little bit more, because if not, I mean, we're not going to win another game the rest of the year. I really don't see that.
Open up the kitchen.
Defensively, we are absolutely terrible. I mean, it's the same old song and dance year in and year out. It's the Tar Heels defense as far as their cornerbacks wise, getting beat left and right. It's ugly all the way around. Special teams as well, ugly.
You know what's not ugly?
What's that?
Those nice clean tablets on the sideline that Bill likes to look at.
And I'm telling you, man, it aggravates me till no end. See, you done got it. You struck a nerve. That's what happened. That's what you do with me. You strike a nerve. So he's the only coach that I've seen all year round, from time the game starts to the time the game ends, he's on that tablet.
You think he's playing Candy Crush Soccer?
What are you doing,
Because he's not
Belichick?
coaching out there.
He's got to be either playing tic-tac-toe, he's playing Candy Crush, he's probably on, what does he call it, Instaface. He calls it Instaface.
Listen. We know about Jordan and everything, but is he on Tinder on that tablet, or what's going on?
Uh-oh. I'm getting a message right now. Let's see what happens.
This just in. This just in to RoCo Radio.
But yeah, it's ugly, man. All the way around. I mean, when they hired Bill Belichick, I expected to at least see some kind of just compete. You know, we talked about this before the season. I didn't think it was going to work. I really didn't. I mean, is it fun to see or cool to see, you know, an 8-time Super Bowl champion on the sidelines coaching the Tar Heels? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anybody that gets him going to be like, okay, well, but he's 70-some years old. Let's just get to the point. I mean, when you go to the NFL and then you go down to college, you're coaching grown men to the younger kids. these younger kids, it's not like back, don't take this wrong, but it's not like back in the day when you had hard-nosed coaching and they were taking it to you every single play. You know, you kind of have to back off of these kids. You have to learn these kids. And then another thing, if you're a college coach, you've got to introduce yourself to all the families. You've got to be around the moms. You've got to be around the boosters.
Yes.
You've got to be around everything when it comes to college.
And you can't be around them with a facade.
No.
It's got to be real.
No, it's got to be legit. It's got to be real, because in the end, when you go into these parents' houses and you say, hey, well, I want your son to come play Tar Heel football for me, and you want to know as a parent before that coach leaves, hey, man, you know what? I really trust this guy. I trust this guy with my kid for the next 4 years. And you know what? I hope he builds him and molds him into a great young man in the end. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm not seeing that out of Belichick. And on top of that, to make things worse, you've got Michael Lombardi going to Saudi Arabia, out of all things, to try to go get money for the University of North Carolina for NIL.
We call that going places nobody else is willing to go.
When you go to Saudi Arabia to try to deal with people over there, they're going to want a piece of the pie and then some. They're going to want to run that show.
No, they're not going to want a piece of the pie. They're going to want the whipped cream. They want the crust. They want everything.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, oh, my goodness, James Franklin cannot get hired fast enough. And then people tell me, like, but James Franklin is 1-19 against top 5 teams. But at the same time, you look at the ACC across the board. I don't care what Miami's number 2. Okay, they're going to choke. Don't get me wrong. They're going to choke at the end of the year. But the ACC is mediocre. You can't tell me that James Franklin couldn't come in there with a mediocre ACC across the board and do a little something. I'm happy with winning 9 games. Honestly.
Yeah.
What have I did? John Bunning, 3-9s across the board. Yeah, you upset number 2 Miami on a Connor Barth field goal kick. Then I come in, Larry Fedor. Oh, my goodness, have mercy. Run, screen pass, punt. Lord have mercy. I mean, I could keep going. Butch Davis, now, I'm going to tell you, Butch Davis was a pretty good coach. That year that they had so many players suspended and almost beat a pretty good, solid LSU team week 1, that was the year. And I will go to the grave on that. But everything else, you know, he got Mac Brown 2.0, mediocre. Look, man, you done got me started. You done got me all so riled up. That's what you do. But, I mean, honestly, seriously, I just don't think Belichick is built for college football. I mean, it's just not. He's just not.
It's a whole different world. And a lot of those coaches.
And as Chase said right here, he's not enthusiastic enough for the youth.
That's right.
He's not. Really not.
There's a reason. And if Nick Saban isn't enthusiastic enough for the youth and not connecting with them, how in the world is Bill Belichick going to do it?
Absolutely.
And that speaks to the change in college football.
Nick Saban was a whole different animal. And we talked about this earlier. All the assistant coaches that he had to deal with
went somewhere.
And all the mindsets, if you got Kirk Cignetti, Dan Lanning, Kirby Smart, who goes absolutely nuts on the sidelines. I mean, just laid back after Wild
Tucker,
and laid
Lane
back.
Kiffin.
I mean, just
Mike Loxley.
And he done it all with ease. With ease. Will go down as the greatest coach of all time, and you cannot prove me otherwise. You can't do it. Hands down.
Nobody's developed coaches like he has. And
Nobody.
Yes, they already came in with skill. I understand that, but
and they came in on top of that. Let's just be real. They came in with trouble.
Yes,
the troubled resumes,
troubled images too.
Troubled images, and he fixed that, got them back on track, and they go out and get great jobs. Lane Kiffin, Ole Miss, top 5. You got Steve Sarkisian. I mean, Arch Manning, he's probably not legit. He's probably not.
But he's still a top 10,
But he's still a
coach.
top 10 or 15 coach, honestly. Yes, sir. But, as I say, you know, I give you guys a hard time. I have fun with y'all. I mean, that's what I'm going to continue to do until I retire and settle down. But even then, when I retire, I'm still going to be with you, so you just have to get over it. But I just think that, you know, to rebuild Carolina back up to where it needs to be and get a good, solid foundation, you watch James Franklin at Vanderbilt. Who knew?
Yeah.
2 back-to-back 9-win years. Built them up to a decent program. Now they're competing. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to beat the Alabamas. They're not going to beat the LSUs. But they're going to compete. They're not, a team that just gets ran over year after year now. They're actually pretty tough.
You look at his record at Penn State.
Yeah.
And any ACC program maybe outside of Miami right now would take that.
Absolutely, they would take that. And as somebody that's a mediocre, as a Tar Heel fan right now, you're very mediocre. Man, I would take James Franklin all day long. If I could get 9 wins and an ACC title, I would be absolutely happy. Will I ever see Carolina in the national championship in football? Absolutely not. I won't probably never see that. We're going to see Big Ten and we're going to see SEC. We're going to see your Ohio State Buckeyes guaranteed this year in the national championship. I'm going to go ahead and call it out right now.
Number one.
Nobody's touching Ohio State.
Number one.
But yeah, that's my whole spiel. I'm done. You take it over.
Now, I do think, I wasn't as intrigued in this at the start of the season, but now the Indiana-Ohio State matchup
it's looking
could actually be something.
Well, and you're going to really see, Kirk Cignetti at Indiana, he just signed out, what is he making now, $11.7 million a year? And he signed an 8-year extension.
Was making $600,000 when James Madison defeated UNC.
Yeah, that's something. But he's got what, 2, 3, and 4 stars across the board for Indiana, and he's going in and he's winning some ball games. I mean, he just went into Oregon. On top of that, a very tough place to play. Dan Lanning, who's a great coach, very fundamentally sound Oregon team, and went in there and took care of business. I mean, Google him. That's all he does is win. Is that right? Is that what he says?
That's right. Let's see. Talk some games, some big games. Any games you're looking forward to this week?
Oh, man, there's a whole slew of games.
Oh, Miami is down to Louisville right now, 14-10.
That's what I'm saying. Eventually, Miami starts out good, and they start out strong. But down the line, man, they hit that game to where they're like, uh-oh, I'm not going to play as good as I need to be. And then they wind up losing, and here comes another loss, and on top of that, Miami's done.
Vanderbilt, LSU, who you got in that one?
Vanderbilt, LSU.
Oh, man. Going Diego Pavia?
I am not a Brian Kelly fan per se, and eventually he winds up folding in games like that, so I got Vanderbilt.
All right.
But is that in LSU? If that's in
it's
LSU,
at Vanderbilt.
Oh, it's at Vanderbilt. Okay,
yep,
that's an upset.
Okay. It's really the only huge game on the slate in the top 25, I believe.
And I'm going to tell you what, another one right there. Michigan better watch out against Washington. Washington is for real, and I mean, defensively, offensively, they play fast.
Very fast.
And they better watch that game.
I like their quarterback.
Yeah. And they're sitting at 5-1 right now, fourth in the Big Ten. What have they played, like 2-3 Big Ten games?
DeMond Williams is a speedy guy, but he's also a skilled player. They play well under their head coach, Jed Finch. And Jonah Coleman at running back is a monster. So they'll be fun to watch.
And that's crazy because you take Thad Dixon, that was with Washington last year. He transferred to Carolina. Then you take House, their middle linebacker, who was one of the best at Washington, and he could have really done big things. They could have been sitting undefeated right now with just those two guys.
Number 9, Georgia hosts Ole Miss, of course. That one will be fun to watch.
Oh, man. I'm going to tell you what. Georgia, their quarterback play is not up to par in the past couple of years, this year especially. I got Lane Kiffin going into Georgia, beating them.
The 1-5 Air Force Falcons of Jonathan Hatley and Malik Hatley take on Wyoming.
Not Hatley. They're beating Wyoming.
The Bible Bowl, BYU taking on Utah.
And I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a sleeper team for college football this year.
Put your money on it.
Texas Tech.
Oh, no, we can't.
Texas Tech. I'm telling you, they just spent, just like y'all did.
$400 bajillion.
They just spent, and that's oil money down in Texas, boy. I'm telling you. Oil money buys a lot.
They're buying players in every single sport.
Yes, sir. So I think they're a big-time sleeper team this year, and they got a fast-paced – I've watched them play, man. They got a fast-paced offense. I mean, they play absolutely nobody left in the Big 12. I mean, their schedule is set up perfect.
Dad in the comments says Brian Kelly to UNC.
Oh, my goodness. See, now he's trying to get me started. There's no way I'm taking Brian Kelly to UNC. No way. If anybody, I'm telling you, I get the record of, he's 1-19 against top 5 teams. He can't win the big one. But what big game do you got to win when you come to the ACC? Clemson's mediocre now.
Yeah.
Miami, Mario Cristobal, I'm telling you, they're probably going to wind up getting beat by Louisville. And then they're going to hit another fork in the road to where they're like, oh, my goodness. So we'll see.
Don in the comments says, just don't take Coach Summerall from Tulane before state does.
I don't know, man. Like, I think John Summerall would be a really good coach. I really do. I just want somebody.
Whatever happened to the fire and the flame of Coach Chadwell from Liberty?
From what I've heard with Jamie Chadwell, he doesn't interview very well. And I don't know how that really factors in as far as, but he's got a proven track record.
Man.
I would like to have Jamie Chadwell. I mean, he's a good coach. He's a great leader of young men. I mean, he's got a lot of Christian values about him.
Let me ask this.
Okay.
We got 5 seconds left.
Okay.
But I got it.
Okay.
Can this Belichick regime fix UNC? Can they repair this? Is it possible?
I mean,
Jeff Webster to UNC in the comments.
Oh, Lord. I'll take Jeff Webster to Carolina. But anyway, I think it can be fixed. And, I mean, you look at his recruiting class next year, top 15. Yes, you lost a 4-star running back from Roseville the other day, but you got a 4-star defensive end or defensive back to decommit from Miami and come to Carolina. So, I mean, they want to play for Bill Belichick. But Bill Belichick has got to change his ways and stop being so daggone hard-headed and get right with these kids and be a coach. I would go ahead and say, be a player's coach.
And that's what we were talking about when we went to our 5-star restaurant, Taco Bell in Walkertown.
Boy, absolutely.
We see it as something different than what these kids that are being recruited see it as. We see it as an issue. I don't necessarily think these kids do.
Well,
with what's going on,
they don't
quote
see
unquote,
it
in the
because
program.
What kids see now, kids see a coach that coached Bill Belichick, Teddy Bruschi, Gronk, all these big-time names these coaches or these players know. They see that. And they also see a little something else.
Moolah.
They also see the money. So, I mean, when you got a used car salesman and Michael Lombardi that comes in and talks the talk but can't walk the walk, I mean, sometimes these kids are going to just get manipulated a little bit. You get what I'm saying?
Pop says Billy B will be gone soon. He can't change. Melita says, my question is who's going to want to play for him?
I'm going to tell you right now, Melita, once Bill Belichick is gone from Carolina, nobody will give him a chance in the NFL. He's done. He's done, period. He might as well go to Nantucket in Boston.
I would still argue.
With his 24-year-old girlfriend and be done with it.
I get what Melita's saying.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. My question is who's going to want to play for him? Who's going to want to play for UNC if Belichick's not there?
But that's when you got to go.
I mean, it's not like the recruiting is going to jump if Belichick leaves.
But that's what I'm saying. That's when you come in, and from what I've been hearing, and I've got you on the Heel Tough blog now too. You're listening to it. Trust me, he is.
I'm becoming a closet Heel fan. Help me.
Once they fire Bill Belichick and get rid of him, they still put a lot of money into football. So it's not like it's going to just up and leave.
True.
They're very invested in football now. And they're wanting to win. You have to win in football in college because that's your big money line because that trickles down to some of the smaller
There's
sports.
No money line like it.
Yes.
That's right.
That's what
very
I'm saying.
True.
So once you start winning football games and get into these playoffs, at least playoffs, man, you're looking at big-time money. You can trickle down into tennis, volleyball, You could trickle down into women's basketball. I mean, everybody gets a piece of that pie. Even though college football is getting that and their team is getting that money, it's going to trickle down in the athletic department. So football is big time. It'll always be big time.
In the revolt from fans, if they have an issue with Coach Belichick, it's going to have to be a huge revolt because it's going to take a lot to even match what has been in the stands already, even with all the things going on. You let him go, it's not going to be at that level.
No.
So money, when you talk money-wise, I mean, unless they hire Urban Meyers, I don't. They got to hire a big name. Like, it's not. And I'm not saying Urban Meyer's the answer. I'm just saying, like, it's got to be somebody that stands out like Belichick.
And that's why I'm saying I feel like even if James Franklin goes to Virginia Tech, either Virginia Tech, Carolina.
I think James Franklin would level the sea out.
And that's what I'm saying. I think he can jumpstart one of these ACC teams to make them respectable. I'm not saying they're going to win the playoffs. But they can make the playoffs easily.
It's 2025 heading into 2026. All it takes is 10 players in the portal, and you're automatically an 8-win team.
You're in there. And I'm telling you, like, I will debate this all day long. I will talk about this all day long. That's just my closing argument with everything. And this is the worst Carolina team that I've seen since the John Bunning era.
Oh, my.
And I will take that to the grave. It is absolutely mediocre on offense. It's vanilla on offense. And I know you like a good chocolate ice cream. I know you like a good chocolate cake.
Don't do that to me.
But I'm just saying, it's so – they're not throwing wrinkles in. They're not doing much of anything. It's just so mediocre. And the defense is not much better. And, okay, maybe you do give Belichick another year to get his recruits in there to see what happens. Okay, I could see that. But even after next year, if it does not start to change and at least 8-win season, that's it. Done deal.
Third quarter, 46-0. Walkertown leads McMichael. They'll get the football to start this second half. The return will go left to right. Elijah Mabe set to kick for the Phoenix. He'll go on the onside, 50-yard line, far side hash. The hands team grabs it for Walkertown.
I'm going to tell you what, my blood pressure just went from 0 to 1,000.
Well, at least we know UNC will go places nobody else has ever gone.
If you're going to hire somebody, go ahead and hire David Woods as the next head coach at UNC football. We're going to run 5 wide, and we're going to sling it around.
1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Left to right. Running clock here in the third quarter. Rolling out is Crawford to the middle of the field. Back foot throw on the run. What a catch by Wiley. And out of bounds here at the 30.
And what a catch, man. And then the toe tapper to get right there at the 30-yard line.
Wiley with a receiving touchdown in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Left to right for Walkertown here in the first possession of the second half. Monica in the comments, you're going to have him going Stephen A. Smith on us here. Hey, Monica, I will not let him talk about politics. I promise, like Stephen A. Smith has gotten into, we won't allow that.
No, sir.
Far side, quick pass on the slant. Now cut it back for Cruz to the stick at the far side hash. Nice catch by Cruz. Should be enough for a first down. It'll move the chains. If you're just joining us, 46-0 Walkertown. We're just underway here in the third quarter. So far side hash to the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Conrad in the backfield. Wiley in the slot here near side. It's a 3-receiver set. The up back is Cawthon here to the left side. Quick flip on the option to Conrad. Near side hash with speed. He bursts in to the end zone. Second touchdown of the game on the ground for Nasir Conrad. And a 52-0 lead. Melita says, put in your application, David.
I might have to do that, Melita. I might have to.
Melita says, thank goodness we have no politics on here. Yep, this is a common sense channel.
Absolutely. That's the last thing. Honestly, that's the last thing I like to talk about is politics.
Chocolate ice cream, and then
I would talk about
politics is just above chocolate ice cream for me. Going for 2 is Walkertown. A little counter to Conrad to add 2. And a 54-0 lead for Walkertown.
Now, I tell you what.
Now, we might get David, politics-wise, we might be able to fix things by getting him to run for mayor of Eden. I'm not picking on Eden politics. I'm just saying that he'd be a good mayor. He's the mayor of RoCo Radio.
Jeff Webster, where you at? You going to vote for me? You going to vote for me, Jeff? I'll tell you what, man.
Could you imagine if you or I were a mayor of a city? Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness.
North Carolina is 6-1 in the season. Everybody gets free tax money.
I'm a tightwad, so when it come down to it, I don't think I'd spend no money. Monica can contest to that. I look at the light bill, and I'm like, $108? Are you kidding me? And I'm like, okay, well, that's good, but at the same time, $108.
Here in the town of Stoneville, we decree this October 17th is Ohio State Buckeye Day.
Oh, boy. Yep.
Yeah, people be in trouble.
With your 2 stoplights and $1 General and the drugstore. I like the drugstore. I like Brian.
Jayon Moore with the return after the score from Nasir Conrad. He gets up to the 37-yard line. There'd have to be, I mean, we'd have to celebrate somehow, some way your sports team's doing quote-unquote great things. I mean,
absolutely.
That's just.
I mean, unlike the Detroit Tigers.
Oh, dang, that one hurt my heart. That one cut. I don't know if I can recover from this.
The Yankees lose.
54-0. Walkertown. McMichael with the football. 7:15 to play here in the third. 4 receivers set for the Phoenix. Man in motion is Simpson. From the right side to the left side, just off the offensive line. He'll set in the middle of the field on the handoff to Curry, try and set a block. He'll be back to the line of scrimmage. Melita says Jeff can't vote in Eden, David, so you're not getting his vote. So
Don't worry
one
about
sole vote.
We'll figure it out a way. We'll figure out a way, Melita. We're gonna get his vote in some way, somehow. I'll let him live with me for like a year, and then he could be able to vote in Eden. What do you think?
Yeah.
That'll work out.
If I were mayor, I think I would do simple things like our taxpayer money is going to go towards cutting our lawns because nobody wants to cut their grass.
Oh, man, that's a good idea.
I mean, that's.
I would vote
I'd
for
run
that.
on that platform.
I would vote for that. I don't like cutting my grass, but I do it.
Dart sets in the pocket, has to get out of there, ripped down by the shoulder pads after a gain of a couple on 2nd and 10 from the 36.
You know what I think? You know what I think they ought to change? I think
Red Sox fan Don.
The Yankees lose. Yeah. You know what I think we should get? I've always talked about this. Being that the roads in the state of North Carolina are absolutely terrible, I think we should all get a free set of tires a year.
Oh, I like that.
What do you think?
I like that.
You like that? I like that.
Now we got to run higher in office, and I don't think that's a safe thing. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Melita, your grass gets mowed every 2 weeks. Well, come mow mine, or have somebody do it for me. Mine does too, but I don't enjoy it. Dart in the backfield will be sacked standing up on 3rd down. Just joining us, 54-0, Walkertown over McMichael here on senior night.
See, there we go. Tires in alignment.
Tires in alignment. Now, I mean, I am not a politician, but
okay.
I do believe in fairness, and I do believe that everybody should get a piece. Your tires in alignment on that big, huge truck is not the same as my Nissan Sentra. So what am I getting if that happens, if we're in politics?
New tires in alignment because your bill is going to come out cheaper than mine.
Yeah, and you're getting more than me.
How?
Because yours is going to be more expensive with them big tires.
I mean, I'll take a free set of tires because you're looking at $800 to $400.
How about you get alignment, I get tires and alignment?
Oh, that's fair. I'll make a good. Oh, that's a fair deal. Look, that's what the mayor.
I need to get everything I can get.
That's what the mayor does, man. He meets in the middle. Fairness.
Here comes the punt. We're talking about tires and politics. That tells you a little bit about this game. Far side.
Oh, out of bounds.
And out of bounds on the punt at midfield.
I mean, honestly, when you. Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Monica does bring up a good point. See, this is why I'm not in politics. She does pay more taxes on that big truck.
And we pay all these taxes towards these roads that never get fixed. So I think we should get a free set of tires of our choosing. I don't care.
In United States government, instead of giving free tires, they'll just give you a free bucket of cement to put in the cracks.
Fix
in
it,
the potholes.
Fix it yourself.
Do it yourself. Figure it out.
But, I mean, with the way you drive, I mean, you should never really need a set of tires because you're going 15 under the speed limit each and every time.
First and 10 from the 47, handed off. Middle of the field. Lucas Smith on the stop after a gain of a couple.
That's it. That's who's going to take us to games right there. Melita's going to drive us in her 4Runner. She's going to drive us to games. What do you think?
I like that.
Okay, let's do that. Melita, well, you're going to put some more miles on that 4Runner right there.
Second down and 5 after the carry from Perry. 54-0, Walkertown with the foot. 2:50 to play in the quarter. Quick throw is out of bounds, intended for McLaurin. Coverage by Moore here on the near side at the 40.
And see, you started all this. See,
I did. It's my
fault. I was
fault.
peaceful.
You said we're not going to talk about it.
I was calling this.
It is my fault.
It was game over.
All the blame. You know, not all of us can root for the number one team in the country. Sometimes you got to root for a program that you really know football.
I'll tell you what, there's another team that I really like to see choke. This play.
End around run. Wide open.
And I'm going to tell you, as the words of Chase Miller, he gone.
With another touchdown. 60 points on the board for the Wolfpack. So I believe that is his third touchdown of the night.
Wait.
Interception.
Wait.
Oh, no.
We got a holding call.
Yellow.
But I like to see, they always go preseason number 5 in college basketball, preseason maybe number 3, preseason number 1. They have all these 5 stars. Oh, man, they're going to win it all. 5-star freshman this, 5 freshman that.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness, we got the best center in college basketball. But those DOOK Blue Devils, they ain't no good. They terrible. They ain't going to do nothing.
Down to the comments. Maybe Melita will drive us to Carter Finley for Dave Doran's last win against Belichick and Carter Finley.
We can all make the trip down there. I could definitely do that. For the tickets you buy.
Second down at 15 from the 50 after the holding penalty. It's a run for Perry on the far side. Swinging around, still standing up, trying to bring him down.
That's the first time I've seen
merry-go-round tackle.
It was.
So just like that, the third quarter will come to an end. Nothing lead for Walkertown here on senior night. Shannon Moore and the team at Riverlake Homes LLC. Local, experienced, and trusted, Riverlake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to find Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication. River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties? Look no further. River Lake Homes, LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772. That's 772-3221. For your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes, LLC, local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. 54-0, fourth quarter.
And we had a visitor tonight. We got him on camera, a little Chase Miller right here. We're going to make him a Facebook account. He's going to get on RoCo Radio with us right here. We're going to call some games together. What do you think?
He's not a UNC fan.
Say hey right there in the camera. There you go.
Score update on your car needs of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard. We thank Mrs. Melita Hatley with the update. Rockingham leads Carver 29-0. Stadium. Hand it off as we see the backups in now for Walkertown. To number 27, Cooper Bertolis. And yellow on the field. Want to thank Two Rivers Plaza for their support. Two Rivers Plaza Rocking for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services.
Tell you what,
face mask penalty.
That's what it's all about, man. We got to let a kid up here, man. We give him the best seat in the house, gets to enjoy it, get to play tic-tac-toe with the mayor. I beat him, of course, every single time. But
jet pass on the far side for the Wolfpack for a first down. It goes to Kyle Coltrane. Well, we got some more yellow on the field. 54-0. Walkertown over McMichael.
And that's back-to-back face masks by McMichael.
Hey, partner, guess where we'll be next week?
Oh,
your stomping grounds.
Oh, man. What a ball game we get to call next week.
Moorhead host Rockingham County. Will be there for all the action. Start with your pregame show at 6:20.
It's going to be no airplanes in that game. It's going to be all
bus.
UPS trucks, run game versus run game, smash mouth football.
Happy. No heights. No heights.
No heights this time. No heights.
1st and 10 from the 10-yard line, and another score for Walkertown. 60-0. Bertolis with the score. Cooper Bertolis, the junior. So 9:35 to play. Here in the fourth. I'm telling you, we're going to see this Walkertown team deep in the playoffs this season. You know, coaches, they don't want to talk about that stuff right now. That's not where they're looking.
But see, that's what our job is.
Yeah, we can pontificate. We've seen this team twice now.
And the 2-point is no good. So it'll be 60-0, Walkertown.
We've seen this team twice, and what comes as the standout every time you see them is, how do you beat them? Because they have many ways to beat you.
Absolutely.
And it stands out on tape. It stands out in game. They can have several different guys step up in different times. Tonight, everybody's stepping up, obviously, with a 60-0 lead. But that offensive line has proven at this level that they can be a championship-level line.
But it also, too, I mean, the players are absolutely electric. I mean, they are full speed ahead with this season. I mean, it's been a great season, but it also comes back to coaching.
Yep.
Great coaching.
Yep.
It's gonna be okay. They okay, to be honest. They ain't the best. They be missing cues and all that stuff.
Drip Honeycutt in his second season, 13-5 overall coming into today. I'm going to predict it now. Mount Airy, Walkertown.
Man, can we call that game? Oh, my goodness. I have always wanted to see Mount Airy. I have talked about those boys since we started this thing. And they just light people up there. 70-0. I mean, that's a constant score that I see. Now, they're down a little bit this year, but they've only lost one game, right? Mm-hmm. But even them being down, they're still beating people 40-0. Oh, that's the New York Mets closer. Used to be.
Yeah. Jayon Moore.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of his name?
Oh, my goodness. Because he has that song that he comes out to every time. New York Mets. You go ahead and get Juan Soto. You see what happens. Get eliminated. Eliminated. Juan Soto, you chased the bag, but you didn't chase no W's.
Man, with that team, too, it's pretty wild.
Oh, poor Hatley. Poor Hatley. He's a Mets fan, too, ain't he?
Yes, he is.
Oh, my goodness. He'll text us back and forth, too, man. His Air Force team, his defense is terrible.
First and 10 for McMichael. 6:35 to play here in the game. 60-0 lead for Walkertown.
Uh-oh, fumble.
Ball on the ground. Tart drops it. I mean, we're talking.
They don't have
2 seconds max.
To get something off, and that's been all night long.
Came into today with 22 sacks on the season. That leads the Mid-State Conference. Norris will check for you.
Did it update? Oh, there we go. Oh.
Final score for Reedsville on your car needs of Reedsville on the town scoreboard. They defeat Bartlett Yancey 57-0. Now, one thing I will say as we talk about Walkertown, that 3A is a gauntlet. I think the 3A might be tougher than the 4A.
I will agree with that. We'll absolutely agree with that.
Right now, as things sit, Walkertown would be the number 7 seed in the West.
And you know what's
so that'd be a bye in the first round.
And you know how it is. I like to keep it truthful and honest and to the point. Even with this loss for McMichael, their RPI is still gonna climb.
It'll just be fine. Yep.
It'll be just fine.
There's time to throw for Tart. Has a receiver open more.
And there's
good coverage though, closing speed.
And there's a possibility, and we've talked about this too, that all 4 teams in Rockingham County can make the playoffs.
They should at this point.
McMichael's got, 2 wins?
Yep.
2 wins. And they finished the year with Walkertown tonight. Then they got Reedsville. And who have they got after that?
Well, they've got Bartlett Yancey next week at home. Yancey. And then they've got Reedsville.
But 2 out of 3, I mean, you're looking at 2. I mean, I would call Walkertown a top 5 team, but 2 top 10 teams, let's call it that. That their RPI is just going to go up. It's not going to go down. It's going to make their RPI look better because they're playing a tougher schedule.
Walkertown will wrap up the season at Carver and at Moorhead. So no home game since September 12th.
Oh my goodness.
No. The snap on the punt.
Oh, he should have.
Hits off the hand of the punter and rolls all the way back to the 10-yard line. So no home game since September 12th up to tonight. And then they'll end the season with 2 games on the road. They'll travel to take on Carver next week. And then they'll take on Moorhead on the road.
Here we go. We got some HBCU. We got some LSU Tigers.
2:55 to play, 60-0 Walkertown. I want to thank our sponsors tonight, Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes LLC, Cooler Ice, Two Rivers Plaza, Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, and Cora Compassionate Care and Circle Drive-In in Eden.
Uh-oh, here we go. Little extracurricular. Uh-oh.
Jeez.
Uh-oh. Shout out to my man Woods from hospitality. So he could see the game.
Hey. We both need booster seats in there.
Man.
Let's not kid anybody.
I mean, everybody's not tall and lanky like Ichabod Crane over here. You just chase the headless horseman back to where you live and don't worry about me. But no, man, it's good to have you in here, man. I really appreciate you. Glad I got to have your son in here. And, you know, he got to experience a good game, you know, a front row seat to a game. That's what it's all about, man. I like to take care of the kids for sure. Thanks for coming.
Clock inside a minute and 30 as the stands start to empty here at Walkertown Stadium. I think we're just going to wait this one out and everybody's going to stand at midfield.
Oh, they're still going at it. I guess that's purposely, I would think, right?
Well, unless there's some ramifications towards next week. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it's just a.
This is yeah, because look at him. Look at him. He's looking back at the clock. Yeah, I seen that. Oh, Coach Honeycutt, if you're listening in, I seen it. I seen it. That was slick. Yeah, he done that on purpose.
Final score 60-0 Walkertown here on homecoming and senior nights to move to 6-1 and 2-1 in the Mid-State Conference. McMichael falls to 2-6 and 0-4 in the Mid-State Conference. Up next for Walkertown, it's a Winston-Salem rivalry. They'll take on Carver on the road at David Lash Stadium. And up next for the Phoenix is a matchup with Bartlett Yancey. Jay Ramey, Jonathan Hatley will have that call for you on our Substack page next week, RoCo Radiosports.substack.com. Reedsville will be off next week. They'll wrap up their season against McMichael at Community Stadium. Rockingham County, their bye week will come in the final week of the season. They'll take on Moorhead. We'll have that coverage for you next week at Moorhead with a pregame show at 6:20 and kickoff at 7 o'clock. Well, before we head out of here, let's go to the Carneades of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard. In the Mid-State Conference, let us know if you have an update on that Rockingham County and Carver game. Reedsville, a final over Bartlett Yancey, 57-0. They move to, I believe, 7-2 overall on the season, 5-0 in the Mid-State Conference. They scored 30 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second, 6 in the third, and 8 in the fourth. And that is their third straight shutout for the defense. If I'm remembering right. Now that's their 4th straight shutout by the defense. Against Carver, the only points they gave up were 8 points on an interception return. And then Rockingham County, the shutout there, a shutout against Moorhead, and then shutting out Bartlett Yancey. So 4 straight shutouts by the Blue Death defense as they head in to the bye week. Score update 29-0. Rockingham leads Carver at David Lash Stadium. Both teams 2-1 in the Mid-State Conference. So a big win for whoever pulls that one out. It looks like Rockingham County will be victorious in that one. On your 3A scoreboard, Wallace Rose Hill over Spring Creek 73-0. Hyde Trask and Southwest Onslow tied at 14 apiece in the second. That might not be right. Pender with the win over South Lenoir 44-6. In the fourth quarter, West Stokes over East Surrey in that rivalry matchup. 40-21 in the fourth. James Keenan leads 28-14 over CB Aycock at the half. North Surrey over Surrey Central 35-7 in the third. North Stanley over North Rowan in the fourth 28-21. Number 1 Shelby in the Max Preps top 10 3A rankings. They lead East Gaston 42-0. And number 4 Mountain Heritage 24 and Mitchell 0. Hendersonville with the win over Avery County 71-13. Lincolnton down to Stuart Kramer in the third. Lincolnton, the number 3 team in the 3A. They're down 31-14. And East Rutherford in the third over Patton 21-0. Let's go to the Greensboro Metro scoreboard. On your car needs of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard, East Forsyth over Northwest Guilford, 21-7 in the fourth quarter. Jordan Matthews down to Southwestern Randolph, 27-18 in the fourth. Mooresville over Davie County, 35-3 in the fourth quarter. North Davidson over Atkins, 38-0. Glenn over North Forsyth, 21-0 in the fourth. Western Alamance, 27, coming 6 in the fourth quarter. In the fourth, Lexington over Montgomery Central by 1 point, 14-13. Central Davidson handles T.W. Andrews, a battle of one-loss teams. Central Davidson 41, T.W. Andrews 6. Magna Vista over Bassett in the fourth, 28-17. South Davidson over North Stokes, 21-6 at the half. In the fourth, Grimsley over Page, 48-14. Williams leads Eastern Alamance in the third, 31-14, and Southeast Alamance over Graham, 64-0 in the fourth. Forbush battling Mount Airy, both with just one loss on the season. Mount Airy wins it big, 45-0. 35-21 win for North Stanley over North Rowan in the fourth quarter. Providence Grove over East Davidson in the third, 23-7. Northern Guilford over Southern Guilford, 51-0 in the third quarter. That's your car needs of Reedsville out of town scoreboard here tonight. It's time for your Tri-States. It's time for your Tri-State Steel in Reedsville. Let me try the third time. It's time for your Tri-State Steel Player of the Game, brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today, 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. Do you have a nomination? I got one. You got one?
I got one.
Let me see what you got.
I got Amari Mitchell.
That's who I had too.
I had Amari Mitchell. I got Amari Mitchell. We had a 35-yard touchdown catch, another 30-yard touchdown catch. He had a punt return or a kick return that, went 50 yards from side to side, but he still made positive yards out of it. He had an interception on top of that. I got Amari Mitchell. Who you got?
Great game for Amari Mitchell. That's who I was going to nominate too.
Okay.
Number 0 for the Walkertown Wolfpack, helping lead the offense, and he set the tone early in that passing game with quarterback Jerome Crawford. They had the 2 touchdowns right away.
Absolutely.
Mitchell in 2 different ways in the passing game. He's a weapon. There's several weapons on this team for the Wolfpack. Your player of the game is Amari Mitchell of Walkertown here in this 60-0 win for the Wolfpack. Well, it's been a pleasure to bring you Friday Night Football. We'll be back for Rivalry Football Moorhead, Rockingham County, from Panther Stadium on a Friday night in October. Next week, can't wait to bring it to you with a pregame show at 6:20 p.m. We'll also bring you Bartlett Yancey traveling to McMichael to take on the Phoenix. Jay Ramey, Jonathan Hatley will have the call on that one, your pregame show at 6:30. Find out where you can listen in on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Radio Rockingham. And before we head out of here, it is a final. Rockingham 29, Carver nothing. A big win over a 6-1 squad heading into this week. Their only loss to Reedsville. So a big win for the Cougars. We thought they matched up pretty well with them.
Who is that?
Rockingham County against Carver.
Yeah, pretty much. They did. They were both pretty much run-heavy teams. I'm
guessing Strait had a big game tonight.
He had to have had a big game. I mean, they use a lot of quarterback design run, too. Next week, wow. This is going to be fun. It is no holds barred in that rivalry, too. It's kind of like what we saw week before last when we had McMichael and Moorhead. I mean, it came down to the wire.
Remember last year's game between those two teams?
Absolutely. We had that kickoff return right here.
Right at the start of the game from DeQuay Matthews to the house.
To the house.
A 3-point game, I think, was the difference, or 2 points, something like that.
And I don't expect anything different. I expect both teams to run it down each other's throats. I expect it to come down to the wire, and we'll see what happens.
Congratulations to Coach Honeycutt on the win. Final score 60-0 here at Walkertown. The Wolfpack moving to 6-1 on the season, 2-1 in the Mid-State Conference. For David Woods, I'm Joe Dexter. The 3 Fs: family, friends, fun. Make it 4 Fs in football this weekend. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Made possible thanks to our wonderful sponsors, whose passion is to highlight the student athletes on the gridiron, as well as the coaches that help mentor them on and off the field. High school football action on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash. Voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County, Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reedsville has been serving the Reedsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook. Penrose Car Wash, celebrating our 55th anniversary. Voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. Tonight's coverage of high school football across Rockingham County is brought to you by our friends at Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. High school football on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayadair, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Or visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scales Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. At Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to support from Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 19 88. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 37th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to the wonderful team at Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings you tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name, just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey. Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journey towards successful seasons. Tonight's game is made possible thanks to Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle-cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In, 111 Boone Road, near the roundabout. High school sports coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to our friends at Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. And tonight's coverage is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County and the official real estate agency of RoCo Radio. Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC is local, experienced, and trusted. River Lake Homes, LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes, LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors, Riverlake Homes, LLC. Local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. On behalf of my broadcast partner, DW David Woods, I'm Joe Dexter. You can support us in a myriad of ways. The first way is to support these local sponsors who make our coverage possible. Without them, we wouldn't be able to bring you the coverage that we have and that we look to expand to in the future. Another way is to follow us on Facebook and find out where we're broadcasting at. Facebook.com/Radio Rockingham. Or find our other sports coverage at RoCoRadioSports.substack.com and subscribe to get our stories right into your email inbox or on YouTube by searching for RoCo Radio. I want to wish you and yours a great weekend, and again, thank you so much to the glue of this operation, our local sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be able to keep this together and follow our passions as well as the accomplishments of your favorite student athletes. So thank you so much to our sponsors. Before I head out of here, remember the 3 F's: family, friendship, football. Let's enjoy that as we head into the weekend. Take care, everybody. We'll be back next Friday with the RoCo Radio Game of the Week.